y'all. We're going live. Y'all check it out. We're back at it again. We're about to put up some of these fresh Gulf caught shrimp. Y'all check them out. Just got in from another shrimping trip. I'm gonna set this phone up. Sorry, no announcement on the lives. I know we got to do better, but hey, sometimes that's just all we got time for. I'm wore out from the trip, sweating down over here. Joshua, what's up? What's going on, Joshua Young? Doing all right. Mr. Bill in the house. He's always up in there first. Bayou Bell's in there. Maybe she'll pay a visit of some sorts. She's over here laughing at me, y'all. So I don't know. Let's see. Where can we get this camera set up? Y'all be seeing us do the. I feel like the same old stuff sometimes. I don't know.
That's why I'm waiting.
Hopefully not.
Get it set up
But I'll give y'all a little view of what we got going on here. Y'all check that out. Got them shrimp. Just got back from shrimping. Y'all check this out. Show y'all what else I got right here. Look at here. Oh, the phone went crazy on me. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Let me tighten that up. Alright, y'all check that out. Got them blue crabs. Look at there. They already cooked. That's how we catch them. We catch them, they already done. You just leave them out in the sunlight on the deck. They'll cook for you. Danielle's laughing at me.
Right now they will.
Yeah, that's the way I feel like. I feel like I'm cooked. And now we cooked them up before we left South Louisiana. Tell y'all a little bit about that live. We'll let a few more people get in here. And trying to get everything set up. So y'all be patient with me. My phone done moved. I don't know. We got all kind of stuff. Who we got on there, girl? You gonna have to move closer.
I think they can hear me.
No, I can't hear you. You're gonna have to move closer. They can't hear you, and I can't hear you.
Y'all can hear me. I know y'all can.
Whew. Clean it up just a little bit. Where y'all?
Mr. Bill will verify that. Yeah, because your head was chopped off.
Let's see what that looks like, y'all.
Yeah.
Why have I got like cut half
That's
the
better.
table off?
That's better. Well, yeah,
Huh?
you got the table cut off.
How about that?
I wonder if you could put it on top of the ice chest.
I don't know. We tried all different kind of angles.
No.
How many y'all got on here? No fish today. Y'all check them out. We got the prawns. Y'all hear me all right? Y'all let me know. I'm standing way off back here now. We got these shrimp. We're going to be deheading them, putting them up. Tell y'all a little bit about our trip.
Kind of got your head cut off.
Kind of got my head cut off. I feel
Yeah,
like,
at the hat.
am I supposed to duck down a little bit or what?
I don't know, but are you wanting any of those shrimp in it?
Yeah, that's how I want it, but
Yeah, none of
I don't
that's
know. I
in
never
it.
seem to be able to get this right. Maybe I got something I can do right here.
I say put it on. Okay.
Let's see
That'll
what
work.
we can do. Y'all give me just a second.
There goes the
Does that help or not?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. You got this too far down. It
That
needs
didn't
to
help
go
at all.
up. Uh-uh. Nope.
All right. Oh, won't do that then.
Okay.
All right, let's try something.
Yep.
That's just the best we can do
Hold up.
right there, y'all.
Better. That is so much better.
Is that better?
Yes.
My head's still cut off.
No, your head's just fine. We don't have to see all of you.
I mean, I could back it up and stand
Nope.
right
You're
here.
good.
What's up, everybody? Y'all check them out. We got some good ones in there. A few. We went back down shrimping. Didn't do quite as good as we normally do sometimes. Shrimp 2 days. Yeah, my head's chopped off in this. This ain't gonna work. Alright, seriously.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Gary. Hello, Mike. Hello, Dave. Hello, Mr. Bill. Hello, Joshua.
We're gonna get it right, y'all. I promise.
Hello, Crunchy. Calling him Crunchy.
We always fail on this camera angle, but we're getting it right today. We'll get it up there where y'all can see the shrimp and see me. Let's see what we can do right there.
Catfishing said you're fine. See, everybody was saying you're fine.
Look at that. Ain't that much better?
Well, hold on.
I think so. It's fine.
Perfect. Perfect.
Got the shrimp up here in my eyeballs. I can see them now anyways.
Yeah.
It's hot, y'all. I don't know where y'all at, but it is hot.
In North Louisiana.
We got these
like we're sweating.
decent sized shrimp. We're going to be grading them out. I'm grading them. Deheading these shrimp. Got 20 people on there already.
Yeah. They've watched our chaos.
It sure would be nice to get a few of those crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it would be. You wish you had some of them, don't you? Some of these people, I tell y'all. People in South Louisiana saying they wish they had crabs. That makes a lot of sense, don't it?
Especially that one right there.
Especially one that cooked these crabs. Oh my goodness, I am getting shrimp juice all over me. Lord help us all. What y'all think? What y'all got going on? It's Thursday. I got to work tomorrow night. I ain't got to work tomorrow. So
Some of us work.
Danielle says some of us work. She's over here in my ear.
Yep.
Reading comments. Don't know if she gonna make a guest appearance or not. She thinks she don't need to get in the films these days. So y'all gonna have to get on to her for that.
Shrimp.
I think so. Got some smalls in here this time.
Richard said that is more better the way you got it right
I'm
there.
gonna tell a little bit about the shrimp and all that. We're just gonna give some people some opportunities to come in on the live before I go to explaining a lot about the.
Quit looking off. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, my bad. I'm still trying to look at the comments. Danielle's getting on to me.
Because you're all up in the camera like, hey.
All right, who got it? You're gonna have to read them all.
Yes, he is Bumblegum.
Who is?
You.
I'm not. Y'all should.
I see he's Lieutenant Dan. He's got new legs.
Y'all check that out. Y'all, y'all just thought y'all was messing, didn't y'all? Oh my goodness, it's hot, y'all. I'm about to die.
Mr. Bill said, hello, Mr. Keith. And Keith said, what's up, Bill?
All right, guys, let's see. Can we get up to, let's get up to around 40. We get up around 40, I'll tell y'all a little bit about the trip. What went down, what we've been up to, who we had with us. Y'all got any guesses who we had with us? If y'all come on the live and hadn't told us where you from, tell us where you from.
And how you found us.
And how you found the channel.
I love seeing that. And I love seeing where people tell us if they're from a different, you know, outside of the U.S.
Yeah, I hadn't,
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I always ask on the lives if you come on the live and hadn't ever seen our live or hadn't ever told us where you from, and I can't remember. So if you've told us before and want to tell us again, that's fine too. Some of you I can remember, the regulars, where y'all from, and some of you I can't. I can't remember real good.
Corey said, Texas, don't know how I found you. But you found us.
That's all that matters.
That's all that
you
matters.
Found us.
You found us.
You found us. Hopefully y'all enjoy the videos. The lives is...
We've been to Texas several times.
We don't have the lives. Yeah, I used to work out of Texas, or...
It's so much bigger in
Didn't
Texas.
work in Texas, but my office was in Houston. Used to work offshore. Had to go over there quite a bit. So I've been all over Texas. Been all over Texas.
I'm actually eating Louisiana-influenced fried rice. I will be willing to bet that since Keith cooked the crabs, dang it would be that Louisiana life. That's what Mr. Bill said.
Yep.
Watching from Canada. Oh,
That's cool. Canada.
we have several people that get on here from Canada.
Yeah, we've had a
which I
lot of
think
people
is
get
so
on from
cool.
Canada. What y'all think? Y'all think I ought to go ahead and tell y'all what we've been
I want
up
to
to?
say Indy.
Or wait till we get about
I hope
50
that's
on.
right.
You got 41 on
Found
here
you
right
on
now.
YouTube. Ken, what's up, guys?
Y'all check 'em out.
Richard, I guess Mr. Keith.
Got some
So-
pretty shrimp there.
That was. Wait, are we not saying who you were with yet?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just kind of waiting to explain the whole trip, what we got going on.
Y'all had 3 of y'all were out there, so it's 3.
Yeah, 3 YouTube channels this week doing some filming.
Mississippi, found y'all looking for catfishing videos. Oh, that kind of helps. That like whenever
that
you're
helps us
putting
a
in
lot.
searches, then that lets us know what we can do better on, and putting that'll help bring up.
I don't know if y'all can see the sweat rolling down my face, but it's rolling, I can tell y'all. I just thought it was just hot in South Louisiana, but it wasn't. It's hot up here too.
Mr. Bill says we're experimenting with Tony's. We made a catfish casserole with Tony's, and it was delicious. Oh,
Tony's a good seasoning. Been around a long time. I don't get into the whole which seasoning's better thing. All of them I like, so I don't really get into all of that. A lot of Cajun blends are good. All of them taste different to me, but they're all good. I like a lot of different food, a lot of different seasonings from a lot of different companies and places.
Arkansas.
We got some good shrimp, probably the ones we're grading out, the bigger
They
ones.
sell 15 shrimp with cocktail sauce for $10 at the store.
Who does that? What are they talking about?
Oh, that's in Texas.
Oh,
That's
in
cool.
Texas?
Yes.
Yeah, Texas got a lot of...
Following Keith and Tara led me to you guys watching from Tennessee.
Who is that?
Janice.
Janice? Found
I
us
think
from...
she's been on there.
Yeah, we've seen Janice on there commenting some, I think. Yeah, appreciate you coming over from those guys. Appreciate you.
Been binge
Keeping
watching
on.
some cook and clean videos as well. Oh,
Who is that?
that's the Family Farms.
Yeah, appreciate y'all continually watching
Georgia.
their channels too. Not just coming over
Yeah.
to ours, but
Oh,
watching all the
and
channels.
we need to update our link tree and add about the dog.
Who? What? Oh, Ethan?
Ethan.
Yeah,
Add his
I
channel.
told Ethan the other day I was going to add Hunt Dog. We need to add him to our link tree.
Yeah, I
Y'all
was going to
don't-
have Dylan do it, and then we got sidetracked.
Y'all don't forget, if you don't know, and some of you do know, like, don't forget that we got a link tree now. So if you see us post that link to the link tree, you can go in there and find all of these channels that
Mr. Bill, you would be right.
we're doing collaborations with, and you can find some of our sponsors in there. You can find our merch store in there. What else? We try to put all of our links in there. We got 48.
Our
Let's get
TikToks and our Instagrams.
let's get 2 more.
in there.
I don't know. These numbers go up and down. You got 48 one second,
How did the
46
net work
another.
after the repairs? Why don't you do less talking with me?
Network great. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about what's going on in our world. Of course, y'all know we've been shrimping, but
Mine and Bradley's shrimping trip got canceled.
yeah, the weather. Me and Danielle had a shrimp. We try not to tell too much about like when we're going to be scheduling stuff and gone and things like that for obvious reasons. But just got to be safe sometimes, y'all. But anyways, y'all get that. But me and Danielle had a trip planned last weekend to go to South Louisiana, go shrimping. weather forecast was showing bad. We were having a lot of thunderstorms here in North Louisiana, was having a lot down south in South Louisiana, and we just backed out. Thank y'all, man. You got 50 people on here. 50 people, 21 likes. Y'all hit the like button.
Riley, focus on the story.
I am. We were supposed to go to South Louisiana. We was going to go down and shoot some shrimping video. Y'all seen we had the holes ripped in the nets from our first trip this year. And we repaired all that. Did some of that. I did that live, didn't I? Yeah,
yes, you did it twice live.
Yeah, the shrimp net repairs.
And then we did a short with the green bait unit.
And yeah, life was all good, but mine and Danielle's trip got canceled due to weather, or we thought it could be bad weather. Was talking to Keith around that time that we canceled, and he invited us down this week. So we went down, me and Adam from Redline Outdoors, and shot some video with Keith from That Louisiana Life. So y'all can look forward to seeing some real good videos coming out. I think we got some good footage. Had a good time, that's all that matters. But we actually caught some shrimp and some blue crab. 60 people on here tonight. Thank y'all. Appreciate everybody that follows us, subscribes to the channel, the comments. Yeah. You'll see us in an upcoming episode on That Louisiana Life. No pressure, Keith. Gotta edit that one good.
And if y'all are not subscribed to them or Redline Outdoors, definitely go give them a follow.
Yeah, y'all give Keith and Tara a follow if you're not already. Give Redline a follow over at Redline Outdoors. We all working kind of together. Appreciate the help Keith's giving us down there this week and other times too. We're all kind of working together to make the YouTube world on our end a little bit better. That's kind of what these collabs are about for us, anyways. It's about making new friends and putting together some good content. So that's what's going to be coming up. So y'all can look forward to video coming out. I'm not giving dates on the videos because, yeah, I talked to those guys, but I'm not giving timelines on
their videos.
Things happen, you know, with our videos. I can go on and tell y'all, I say this all the time, it's a struggle week to week for us to go and film this content. You know, this week, yeah, I was off this week, but I've been gone 3 days, you know, filming videos and stuff. And appreciate the guys, y'all, that we run into. Stopped at a gas station to put diesel in it today. A guy pulls up, says, "Hey, watch all y'all's videos," and really
You don't remember his name?
I don't. I told him don't tell me his name. I told him comment in the videos because I don't remember names. I just don't until he comments, and then I'll remember. But it was a North Louisiana guy.
Hello from Texas. Russell's
locals.
From Texas. Enjoy your program.
Yeah, appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel.
Steven wants to come visit and go out on an adventure.
Who?
His name is Steven.
Everybody wants to visit. Going on an adventure.
My life is an adventure if y'all want to tag along.
Woo.
I mean, if I could go live all the time, y'all would be like, oh my God. I
tell y'all, and the guys that's done some of this stuff that we do, and like shrimping and stuff like that, you know, we're down there in 85-degree weather trying to shrimp, and like, it's a lot of work, y'all. I mean, I ask people like,
did you give Keith that catfish trap? Which one? Didn't we give him a couple of nets? Wire nets?
I don't remember. I don't remember giving.
Did we wire nets?
I don't know. I don't remember if I did or not. Yeah, I don't keep up with like what everybody else has got. I'm not real sure, to be honest about it.
I don't know.
I may have given him one. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Yeah.
I was down there this weekend and I didn't see one. He may have one. I don't know. Maybe the houseboat or something. I'm not sure.
You using the small ones for bait? The small shrimp.
No,
We
these are
eat the shrimp.
these these small ones, y'all. I'll give y'all a close up of them.
They're
They're not like
they're not
bad.
bad.
They're
No,
just
that's
like
perfect. Like
probably head on. Those are probably 60, 70s. I'm gonna guess on the count.
we can use that in etouffee or
We eat
gumbo.
them. I mean, yeah, we cook with them. That'll be. We don't mind peeling them. Shrimp's good, and it don't matter. They taste the same whether they're big or small. It just takes a little more work to peel those small ones. So what I do, the ones that's chopped up pieces like that and stuff, I'll chunk those pieces in with the small ones. And
Bradley might be over here deheading, but whenever we get ready to eat them,
we'll keep
I'm the one peeling
we'll
them.
keep like that size and bigger to fry
We equal out.
and stuff like that. And then when we
Explain the shrimp size.
shrimp
Better.
size better.
Yeah, explain that better. I think we did that in one of our last lives.
Yeah, in the shrimp world, you'll hear people say like that's jumbos and stuff. Well, most of the people in the shrimping world don't really say, "Oh, I caught jumbos." They say I caught 1620s or 1015s or 2125s. What that is, if it's a 1620, that means 16 to 20 of these shrimp weighs a pound. Like those right there, that's probably 2125s. I just shrimp so much back in the day in the 90s that I can about look at them and tell. Like that's a good large, what you call a large shrimp. That's that's probably 21, 25, like a low 20 count. That means it take 20, 20 to 20, 21 to 25 of those to weigh a pound.
Alright.
So that's how they measure to see like if the shrimp are legal. When they close the season, they'll close the season when they're too small to catch. And then once they hit like a 70, 80 count or something like that, they'll open the season.
Okay.
I actually, huh?
Oh, you're still talking
No,
about
go
it?
ahead.
I was going on to another question. Is there any daily limit on shrimp here in Louisiana?
Yes, there's daily limits if you're recreational. If you're commercial, there's not daily limits. So,
And you're what?
huh?
What are you?
I'm well, this is we're just recreational shrimping. But like, I'm not gonna get into limits because I'm gonna go back to. It used to be recreational was 100 pounds per boat, but that's changed in the last few years. And 2 years ago they changed it to where, or a few years ago they changed it to where it was like under a 16-foot trawl was 100 pounds, and if you used a 16 to 20-foot trawl, it was 250 pounds. Like that's all gray and confusing to me. If it's recreational, just set the limit. Everybody will quit when they catch that limit. I don't want to get into limits because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. So always check your regulations. If you're in a game reserve like cast net and shrimp or something, like your limit's like 25 pounds, but in our case we can keep like 250 pounds per day. And shrimping like we're shrimping recreationally, I ain't never caught that many. So honestly, don't really care to catch 250 pounds. We go down there a couple times a year, catch 70 to 150 pounds, whatever we catch, and we're happy. Everybody gets to take home some shrimp,
You
and
said
that just works. You don't have too much work when you get back home.
you said I understand. Okay, Russell said I could use some of those. I'm on Lake Livingston running trot lines and jugs.
They
That
are
sounds like fun.
they are good catfish bait. I mean, that's no doubt. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but man, I can catch catfish on anything. I don't know if I'm gonna waste my shrimp to catch catfish,
Mm-mm.
but that's just my way of thinking.
They look
Everybody's
good.
different.
And this is white shrimp.
Yeah, this is white shrimp. Uh, brown shrimp season, but guess what? Who showed up? These ain't brown shrimp; they're white shrimp. So that was kind of interesting, and it throwed a kink in our shrimping plans. We still
Wait,
caught
what?
shrimp both days. We shrimp 2 days, Caught shrimp both days, but I was expecting brown shrimp to be there, not white shrimp. We got there and white shrimp were there. Don't know what happened to the brown shrimp. We caught a few mixed in, but very few. So we had to change up. Didn't have to, but we changed up our net a little bit for the second day, and we did all right. Didn't shrimp all night, either night or nothing like that, but we managed to catch some shrimp, caught some pretty ones.
Is there a difference in the taste on white and brown?
Not enough that I can detect. I ain't never really. I tell y'all there is a difference in some shrimp.
What was that you just had?
Somebody, that's a squid, y'all. That's calamari right there.
That's my favorite.
Let me think how to put this. I don't know what the right name of these shrimp are. We call them hoppers. Maybe somebody will comment what hoppers are. We used to catch them in Mobile Bay, and the only time we would hardly ever catch them was like in January to March. Along and through there, we called them hoppers, and they were sweeter than any shrimp I've ever eaten. They were really sweet tasting. But brown shrimp and white shrimp, I don't know. I can't really tell much difference. Everybody's always excited when white shrimp season rolls around. They're a little harder to catch and a little more of a challenge. And I don't know, people just get like excited and stuff trying to catch white shrimp. I like all of them. I like all of them.
So main thing is the color difference, or is it just the color or size, or
yeah, y'all give me a second. I see a big brown shrimp and I see a white shrimp. I'll show y'all the difference. Let me see if I can find a white one.
Well, while you're doing that, why don't you say hi to Bentley?
Bentley?
Yes, say hi to Bentley.
Hi to Bentley.
He is a young boy that loves watching our lives and our videos.
Okay,
So
well hello.
Shout out.
Hello, Bentley. All right. I don't know how well y'all gonna be able to see this. Can you shine? You got your phone? Can you shine your light on your phone on these shrimp? Maybe they'll light up a little bit better.
Maybe.
Maybe. Don't think it's gonna show up good on the film. So.
Is that right?
Can you light them up anymore? Ooh, that just threw the glare.
That's all you're getting from
I think it's better.
iPhone.
I think it's better without it, maybe.
Yeah, kinda.
Pick it up and.
Yeah, that looks good. Well, you got it right there.
What? I think on this table they're gonna show up. Let me try. What's that look like right there? Can you tell the difference? This one
yes.
is. This one is.
One's brown.
No, yeah, the top one's brown shrimp. This one's a white shrimp. I'm gonna show you the tail. See the tail? Let's see. See the tail on that one is kind of brownish colored. Maybe y'all can see that in the video. Now watch this one. Actually, that one's not lit up. This one is. I'm not sure why he wasn't lit up. But look at the tips on that one. I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but it's kind of like a fire green. Almost like a neon green looking tips. That's your white shrimp. And here's the other thing about them. Look how long the whiskers are on the brown shrimp. His whiskers ain't very long. And look how long the whiskers are on a white shrimp. They're longer. That's a better example of those two right there. So the bottom one is a white shrimp, top one's a brown shrimp. So hopefully I did that justice. Hopefully. So are we back on the table right? Everything look good? Maybe?
We're going to have to start putting a tape down and saying that's where you need to make sure that stands.
So y'all give me just a second. I gotta grab my water. I'm about to die over here.
He is not. And y'all don't worry, never mind. I won't say that.
She says she's covered. Y'all know what she means. So if anything happens to me,
Look,
y'all
it's
know.
a joke.
Y'all know anything happens to me.
Look,
Good
he
grief.
is complaining about how hot it is, and at
I
four
am
o'clock
pouring.
this afternoon, it was the hottest of
I am
all
pouring.
time.
I ain't lying to
And
y'all.
I did a 3 mile workout. No, that was hot.
What y'all think? 87 people. How many we gotta
They
get for
said
it?
you did it good explaining. Look, you need to stop. Let
I
me
think
get back.
Danielle should make a guest appearance. What y'all think?
Not right now. Look,
Huh? Y'all throw it in the comments. What y'all think? Y'all think she should make a guest appearance? I think so.
so there's mainly two different types of shrimp.
Get to 100 people, Danielle's got to come get in the video. We got 90 on here. I wasn't expecting that many people, y'all. Appreciate it.
Look, if y'all want us to go live all the time, I can go live without Bradley here if y'all
Nah,
want me
she don't
to.
need to do that.
Because you never know what we'll find out. We can
Nah.
just sit around and shoot the bull.
Don't be giving them no ideas. They'll be encouraging you.
They
But
already encourage you to take me hog hunting.
this
like
is not all the shrimp, y'all. I got a lot more shrimp. I just put about a 10-pound bucket up here, or a bucket at a time.
We'll say it was a boating accident. No, I don't wish harm on nobody. Seriously.
Woo. Lord, it's hot.
Okay, so
Glad that air conditioner started back working. Man. Man.
yeah, like
No
the
more
wind's
questions?
not even blowing. Is
No more questions?
no. Well, I was going through. Okay, so yeah, they want me to step in, but
I told
your
them.
lives are the best. Wish more channels did them. We absolutely. It was me that got Bradley hooked on these lives, and now he's all the time wanting to do them. But whenever we were fishing, I would tell him we can't go live up at our lease in Arkansas because we just don't have the.
She wants to go live every time, every day, and I can't do that, y'all. We just can't do that. We got to live some normal life. 'Cause not that.
Says the one he came home and as soon as he walks in the door, want to go live?
Well, I said we probably going live today because we got something to do.
Hadn't seen him for 3 days and he thought about y'all.
That's kind of my thing. I just don't want to go live if we ain't got something to do. I can talk.
57 degrees. Where are you located?
I wished.
I wish too.
It's like 87 degrees right here.
No, it's hotter than that. Like I'm over here.
Appreciate y'all jumping on the live. If y'all have to go or something, y'all be sure to hit that like
See,
button.
Bradley, they're even telling you,
Telling me what?
take me hog hunting.
Y'all know how hot it is in North Louisiana and South Arkansas right now?
Do you know how destructive them hogs are? Oh, let me ask. And yes, I'm back here. I'll get in front of the camera just to say this.
They leaving because you lied to them.
What y'all think about them tigers? Oh, that was a game right there.
Lord help us all. Here we go on the baseball now. She trying to get some stuff started in here.
Y'all, I seriously thought them hogs were going to win last night, so I went to bed in the 9th inning and woke up this morning and I was like, oh my goodness. Yep, that was insane. I can't believe Arkansas let us down like that. Y'all, that was intense. That was a good game. That's the kind of games I
Can't
love
believe it
watching.
let us down. You fixing to make a bunch of enemies up in here.
No, it's just a game. But me,
That's her said that, y'all, not me.
I don't take too many sides on either on football, baseball, or softball. Now I love watching some softball.
I don't watch too much baseball till it goes to getting into the finals like now. Then I'll go to watching a little bit.
But that game last night is the kind of games I like to watch where they're intense the entire time. So the Hogs, they did good. So I went to bed thinking the Hogs done won. I was like, okay, I'm good with it either way, and woke up and it was a different story. Now our son,
Everybody's leaving because they think I'm out of shrimp, I guess.
No, he's got 3 more ice chests. Or 2.
I'm just getting started, y'all.
Are you guys originally from Louisiana? Yes, I was born and raised in Louisiana.
Danielle is, and I am too.
Riley was born
But
in
I
Louisiana, then
moved
left for a couple of
for a
years.
few years and then come back. All right, y'all give me
He
one
was a
second.
traitor.
Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna put these on ice. Y'all look, that's the deheaded shrimp. That's the bigger ones. And I gotta grab some more shrimp. So you can come in there for me.
Okay, so I'm reading all y'all's comments.
Let me scoop
too.
these off in here. That's the smaller ones, gumbo shrimp.
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana. Born and raised. I'm gonna read y'all's comments. 90 degrees in Texas. Y'all, it is sticky right now. The wind is not blowing whatsoever. It is,
Zero wind.
and our AC went out this morning, or during the night. Bradley was gone, and I thought I was having a mental breakdown because I was sweating this morning. I thought something was happening. And then I get to work, and our son called. He said, "Mama, the AC's out." I made a phone call to our AC guy. Later, I'm getting out of the way. Just so y'all know, I help on this shrimp. He does all this deheading, but whenever we eat shrimp and somebody has to peel them, that would be me. So I do my part. He gets the easy part.
I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this ice chest out real quick.
Okay. 77 in Alabama, 80 in Tennessee.
Gotta still be 80 here.
It's got to be above 80 with like 100 in there.
Had to rinse that out. You can't leave that shrimp juice in an ice chest, y'all. Y'all know that. Good grief.
Let's see. Hey, Arkansas didn't let y'all down. Arkansas played hard, y'all. They played hard.
All right, y'all don't forget, if y'all join the live or just come on the live, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Let us know where you're from, how you found the channel, all that good stuff. Get these shrimp put up. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about upcoming video.
Miss
Well-
Danielle, I watched you cleaning bullfrogs. That was fun.
Oh, the cleaning frogs.
Yeah. Oh, I love some frog legs.
We ain't even went and caught no frogs
No.
this year yet. We tried one night, didn't even see a frog. So that was a bit discouraging.
Y'all leave 90 in North Carolina and it's 10 o'clock right now.
Woo. I couldn't handle that. I ain't really a winner.
Bradley, how do they peel shrimp commercially? Maybe you could
Uh,
build something.
I don't know.
Are you talking about deheading or peeling?
No, they got like, I don't really know exactly. I've never seen that process happen. I mean, I've been on the commercial end of shrimping, like where we sold to the docks that process shrimp like that. But I've never been in the shrimp factory that actually processed the shrimp. I think they have like shrimp peeling machines. I don't think it's done by hand. From what I understand, there's like some kind of vibrating machines that they run those shrimp through, and it kind of vibrates them and shakes the peeling off of them or something. I'm not real sure on that, y'all. But I can pretty well assure you it's not done by hand. That's a process that would take too long. you know, for money to be made peeling shrimp. Not saying you're not going to buy any that hadn't been hand peeled. I'm sure you can find them that have. I've never seen that.
80 in central Arkansas. I actually just looked it up. Right now we're 84 degrees. It feels like it's 93 with humidity is 79. I feel every bit of it.
Y'all hit that like button. Got over 80 people on there, 50 likes.
Yeah, let me go back and read some of these.
Hit the like button. That
I was watching catfishing videos and y'all popped up, so I subbed. Then that Louisiana Life popped up and I subbed them too.
Who was that?
I don't know. It's several letters together, and I don't want to.
Okay, yeah, no, that's somebody that hadn't put a name on their
Mr.
YouTube
Bill
handle.
said I found your channel in collaboration with Adam and Jared outside the levee.
Okay. So, Mr. Bill, you was on Jared's channel already, or you just seen that video?
Hold on. Okay, so I was born in Louisiana, but have lived in Alabama for 32 years, but live YouTuber Louisiana families on, but love YouTuber Louisiana families on here because it is so bad. Thanks. Wholesome videos. Y'all are doing awesome. Thank you. Hi guys, much love from Missouri. Oh, I bet you it feels good in Missouri. 84, South Carolina, love the channel. How far are y'all from Abbeville?
Abbeville? Went right by Abbeville on this trip, but we're a good ways from Abbeville. I'm probably 4.5 hours, 4 to 4.5 hours from Abbeville.
Just finished having vacation Bible school at church. Oh, we're having a lot of vacation Bible school going around us too. Enjoy your videos and live streams. You popped up on my YouTube one time and the name of your channel caught my eye. That means a lot right there.
Thank you.
What's your favorite fish that y'all catch to eat? That y'all catch to eat? Bradley's is...
I've got two favorite fish. One I don't get very often, hadn't had in quite a few years. My offshore fish, my favorite fish, well, I got two favorite fish out there. I like all of them out there, but grouper and wahoo
the wahoo's so good.
are hard to beat. Mahi's hard to beat too.
That's
But my favorite freshwater fish, mine is channel cats, the small channel cats.
And mine, freshwater. I grew with Bradley on the saltwater. Mine on freshwater is brim. I absolutely love catching brim and eating brim.
I like all of them. Like, there ain't much we won't eat.
Because brim, I can get in our kayak to go. We'll go into our kayak holes and we'll go, and then we'll just go into these little back areas and fish for brim. And that's one of my favorite things to do.
Y'all gonna have some brim fishing videos coming up too. I gotta decide when that's coming out. I think this week, not done with the video yet, but I think this week's gonna be a crabbing video we've been working on putting together. May show y'all how to make a crab net, how we make the crab nets.
Do you live in Arkansas or Louisiana? We live in Louisiana, but we're not too far from Arkansas.
Yeah, we're close to Arkansas. We're about 15-20 minutes from the state line.
We're above I-10. That's the reason why we talk a little different than our friends below I-10. I had somebody made a comment in one of our videos that the Cajun accent is fake.
Can't like stay over here and read the comments?
No, I don't want to get over there.
She likes sitting in her chair, y'all.
Yeah, I do.
She being lazy over there, let me behead all the shrimp. That's how she getting out of the work, reading comments.
No, we already discussed this. My work comes whenever we eat the shrimp. I'm the one that has to peel all of them suckers.
You don't peel all the shrimp.
Yes, I do.
Not every time.
Oh, yeah.
She is pretty good about having them peeled and cooking some by the time I get home, if she's home early and I'm not home. So I ain't complaining, y'all, for sure.
Yeah,
Ain't no way I'm complaining. By
he
no
knows
means.
better. Mr. Bill said, oh, he's telling Stephen to have a great night. Oh, Stephen's gone to bed. It must be.
Don't blame me. I'd probably go in bed if I didn't have all these shrimp to put up. Probably not putting them up tonight. I'm probably just going to dehead them tonight and ice them back down. That's the thing too, guys. If you ever get a hold to some shrimp and you ain't got time to, get them put up, something I ain't never talked about, is if you get the heads off of them, they'll last longer on ice. They won't spoil. The head's what ruins the shrimp bad, or them getting hot. So keep them well iced and keep the water drained off of them. Water will make them ruin too. Water will ruin your meats if you leave it in there too long. So you don't want water in your shrimp. Drain it off and pop the heads off of them. You can ice them back down. They'll stay good longer. I don't know. How many new... Y'all give me a little heads up. We got any new people on, or we just still got the same bunch on, or what? I'm not sure everybody on here has heard us talk about or tell our little story from our shrimping adventure. Us being in South Louisiana this past week and past few days. Y'all let me know. I can't never tell if new people's coming on or not. If y'all are, I'll give you another rundown on what all we've done. Y'all have to let me know. Y'all just have to ask questions. I'll answer questions if y'all got questions or comments or whatever.
Michael said it's his first time watching our live. Awesome.
First time.
Watching our live.
Who's that?
Michael.
Michael
Bradford. Do you know him?
Is it the first time watching the channel, Michael?
He said first time watching live.
Michael, you seen our videos though? You been on our channel already? Just the first time for live?
Mr. Bill's helping you out too. He's noticing a few people in here new.
Mr. Bill's about got this down. He's about ready to start his own YouTube channel, I think.
Mr. Bill is a big... Him and Andre.
Yeah, we got some guys been following us on here, gals too.
That thing is cutting
Been
up.
following us for a long time. Y'all hear that whippoorwill?
Yes.
That's some of the good stuff in life. Out here,
well, look at there. There's Joe.
Deheading shrimp, listening to the whippoorwills.
Y'all, if y'all need another channel to watch, go watch Joe and Amy on Bayou Threads on YouTube. That's who takes care of our shirts. I got one on. Our hats.
Yep, Bayou Threads. Y'all go over and check him out. Give him a sub on Bayou Threads.
Yes, Michael said I've seen y'all a few times.
Okay.
First time live. And he's even commented in our videos.
I'm bad with names, Michael. Once you comment a few times, I'll remember then, but like I have to see a name or a number a few times before I can remember it. There's a lot of people commenting on these, but I
Doctor loves the shirts and hats.
Appreciate all y'all's comments.
My first time watching live is also Brian Barnett.
Brian Barnett just said that?
Yes. Charlie said, good to watch. The last time I watched was when the shrimp net got tore up.
Yeah. What about Brian Barnett?
Old Man Catfishing said, Bayou Threads had a good catfishing video today. Yeah, it popped up on mine too. That's what I was telling Bradley this afternoon.
Brian Barnett, you been on the channel a while, or you just find the channel, or?
Are the hats ready to sell to the public? Yes, they're in our link tree. You go to our
Who asked that?
Ken.
Ken?
Yes.
Our hats are public. Yes, sir.
Tell them how to go to it.
Hats, shirts, all of that. Go to our channel, main channel. So, I get some people don't know like how the main pages are set up on YouTube, but if you click on
View channel.
click on view channel, or it's different for every device. Phones are different, computers are different, but and I'm not sure on TVs because I don't watch a lot of YouTube on TV, so I'm not sure on this. That's something I'm gonna have
That's
to
what we
find out.
have is YouTube TV.
I know that, but I'm saying like if you're watching it on TV, how do you go on there
Oh,
and subscribe? I'm not sure on that, but if you
that
got
I
us
don't know.
on your phone or whatever, you can go to our main page by just clicking on the name or our logo, kind of that area. It'd take you to our main page, and in our bio, which is what kind of tells about our history and our background, you'll see our link tree. That link tree has everything, and right up at the top of that link tree is our merch store, and that's where our hats and shirts and all of that is. But most of our videos, I'm trying to remember to drop
Mhm.
our. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember to drop our link to the link tree in the description of the video and come back and drop it in the comments. Sometimes I'm forgetting to do that, but we try to do that in most of our videos. But it'll just say like God's Country Hunting and Fishing link tree. Click on that link and you'll see all the associated channels that we're doing work with. Um, you'll find Redline, Bayou Threads, That Louisiana Life, Pelican Bone Outdoors. You'll find all those guys in there. And you'll find our merch store. What else, Danielle? You'll find our Facebook, our
My Instagram, my
Danielle's
TikTok.
channel,
Yeah.
Bayou Bell Outdoors. Uh, you can subscribe over there if you're not. Sometimes she'll drop some extra content over there.
Just for kicks and giggles.
When she retires from work and goes full time, maybe she.
That channel was meant for us to put our cooking and stuff on.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we've added more cooking and stuff over there, or
but
may over time. A lot of people wanted to see the cooking on this channel in the videos, so
but right now it is already difficult enough working on this channel to add another channel in with it.
yeah, we both work full time, so it's hard for us to really run two channels wide open.
Yeah.
Would like if you subscribe to her channel too. That way, it's kind of sitting there growing a little bit, and it's got a little activity over there on that channel. She
Okay.
dropped some shorts and stuff over there too.
All right. So remember I told you about that the one he was watching catfish videos and we popped up, so he subbed in that Louisiana Life popped up and he subbed to that one. It was several different letters.
Yeah.
Okay, the letters stand for, my name is Redneck Roughneck. This is the first live I caught, but I've been watching y'all's videos.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What Keith
And
say?
he had a
Keith
couple,
made a comment.
he has made several comments.
Who? Keith?
No.
Redneck?
I haven't had any luck putting the strawberry jelly on the shrimp or catfish.
On shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh, he tried the. I got
Yeah,
you.
the Redneck Roughneck.
I got you. The only thing we tried it on was the hot dogs.
wings.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't tell no whole lot of difference. They eat regular hot dogs.
There was
So-
also a suggestion on that they didn't cook it; they just put it on there.
What Keith say on his last comment? He commented you didn't read it.
Well, I'm still going through these.
Oh, she's trying to catch up, Keith, or she's making excuses. One.
No, I'm trying to catch up because you talk too much about irrelevant stuff.
Yes. You told me to answer a question.
But then you go on like a squirrel trail.
Rabbit trail, not a squirrel trail.
Squirrel.
Y'all see what I have to deal with all the time?
A squirrel goes more places than I think a rabbit
This
does.
is every day, y'all. Every day.
Okay, hold up. Let me get back. Okay, do y'all have a commercial ice maker? See, I'm going all the way back up because yes, we do.
Yes,
and
we
we
do.
want to thank somebody for
Yes,
that.
yes, we do.
Everybody just saw you shaking your head at me.
I did shake my head at you. For a
And
very
it's
good
only
reason.
because of me, because I was like, oh, we need a ice maker. And then Bradley gets this ice, he finds out about this ice maker, and Bradley's like, no. Do you realize how big this is? And guess what? We got an ice maker.
I'll be right back. Gotta get some more trim.
Have y'all seen how many times he shakes his head at me? Okay.
Hey.
Let's see. First time watching your lives. See a few people that I don't recognize.
Who said that? Oh, you're saying you see a few people you don't recognize?
No, that was Mr. Bill. I'm trying to go back on our comments.
I've seen some new people on here tonight, Mr. Bill. Been over 90 people like twice on here tonight. Appreciate the turnout. Y'all hit the thumbs up.
Let's do this thing, Little T and family. I miss it, but I have been with your family for over a year. My first live, too. So there's quite a few people here. Let's do this thing, Little T and family.
All right, y'all give me just a second. Going to get some more shrimp. I'll be right back.
Started watching your videos this afternoon. This is my first live.
Just started watching our videos?
Yep, this afternoon, and this is our first live.
Who is
John Green.
Who?
John. Well, thank you, John, for joining in.
John who?
Green. My first time watching y'all live as well. Bayou Threads had a good catfishing video today. Yes, they did. I think we already talked about that. That popped up on my notifications this afternoon. Okay, I can hear that whippoorwill in the background. Whenever I was a kid, we used to listen to the whippoorwills and the bull bats hunting skeeters. Well, them skeeters are still after me. My first time watching your live. I've watched a lot of your videos and enjoy the realness.
Wait.
We absolutely keep it real.
Wait a second.
Because y'all saw
hold up a minute. You had one that said he just found us today or yesterday. Who was that?
Now you're going back. I was actually getting to Keith's comment. Sorry, Keith.
She'll get to you in a minute, Keith. Like you're just not important down there.
No, because Bradley keeps going down his squirrel trails in his trees.
It'll be your bedtime before she gets to you, Keith.
I just started watching your videos this afternoon. This is my first live with y'all. That came from John Green.
John, where you from and how'd you find us?
If he's still there.
If you're still there after Danielle's, I don't know what she was doing over here.
Dang, you could see the smoke coming from.
Ooh, bug just went down my shirt.
Aw, sounds like a harsh thing.
Where you from, John, and how'd you find our channel?
Okay, can I get back to reading?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Daryl said, my first time watching your live. I've watched a lot of your videos and enjoy the realness. Y'all got a solid channel. God bless y'all. We keep it definitely real.
Y'all let us know.
Know how real we keep it. Y'all should have seen Bradley shaking his head several times.
Y'all let us know if y'all just found the channel, how y'all found us, and all that good stuff, and where you from.
And now we're finally at Keith, that Louisiana Live's comment after Bradley. I'm going to bed.
Oh, he's probably asleep by now.
I'm really tired. Good night, everyone.
I don't know why he's really tired. Ah, that hurt.
It's the same way on the TV. Just click the channel and hit subscribe.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know that on the TV, but thanks for letting everybody know that, whoever commented that.
Have a great night, Mr. Keith. Oh, okay, I thought you still working on shipping or something. I'm sorry, misunderstood. Oh, about our hats and stuff.
No, order the hats. Order online. That's coming directly from Bayou Threads.
They are taking care of everything.
Mr. Joe over there is taking care of that, so that's why I said, y'all be sure he's just started a YouTube channel over there.
Yep.
It's just starting out, so y'all be sure to go over there and give him a subscribe. I'm pretty sure he'll be thrilled to have y'all come subscribe to this channel.
We have several people telling how to do it on the TV. On TV, you arrow up and then to the right and subscribe.
Appreciate y'all letting us know that. I did not even know that. Y'all check it out. Asking earlier on the brown shrimp. Look, he's a kind of dark brown. See, his tail is kind of brownish red looking. Like there's no green whatsoever on that brown shrimp's tail.
Y'all see that smoke coming from the shrimp and everything? We can see it in the video. That's how cold
That's
it is.
what we
That's
thought.
how hot we are.
That's what I thought we was gonna catch. I haven't shrimp, but last year and this year a lot in this area that we're going to in South Louisiana. That's what we was going after was big brown shrimp, and we get down there and everything we catch was these white shrimp.
Brian said, I just found your channel. I enjoy everything I have watched so far. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Brian.
We keep it real.
Lots more to come.
I'm over here in the back.
Whatever it is, gonna be real for sure. That's the only way we know.
Yummy shrimp. Did you get Ethan's hunt dog on your link tree yet? No, Mr. Bill. We just talked about that.
Danielle
Earlier.
just reminded me, and I told Ethan last week, I was texting Ethan something last week or week before last. I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to put your link on my link tree, and I just forgot. He's been busy. I've been busy, so we hadn't really talked a lot last few days. Ethan's got Hunt Dog on YouTube. It's Hunt_dog. Is it underscore or what do you call that straight line? It's either underscore or I think it's straight line. Hunt. Danielle's gonna look it up for y'all.
I gotta get my phone.
We'll try to drop the link. But he's just training blood trail tracking dogs, like deer tracking dogs primarily. And that's what he does. He's good at it. Got some good dogs. He's got a puppy that's gonna be bad to the bone. Moose, I think it is, the puppy.
Moose?
Catahoula curs, like 6 or 7. I think he's 7 months old, and I think he's gonna do pretty good this coming season. He'll be 10 or 11 months old by the time hunting season gets here.
Let's see. Russell Fox said, Brad, do you have that table that high so your belly doesn't get dirty?
No, I got it that high so my belly don't show. So everybody don't see how big my belly is. I bet I lost about 5 pounds catching these shrimp.
Mary said, my husband and I live in North Mississippi. It's 74 degrees and it's 9:15.
Mary?
Yeah.
Appreciate.
We are now at...
Appreciate y'all, Mary.
Yeah.
Especially you ladies that get on the channel.
Very much.
That's
so. It's 84 here.
A lot of people don't know this, but it's hard for YouTube channels of our caliber, the outdoor stuff, to get over 10 or 15% women watching. But we got
several, and I think it's cool.
Ours ranges 11 to 15% women. We get to look at all those numbers, kind of see who's on the channel.
So why y'all watch our channel?
So
the women. Why y'all watch it? Is it the beard?
No, it's not that.
Or is it just
there's
having
some
fun?
outdoors women out there, or women that just like to watch outdoors.
Why do the men watch our channel?
Outdoors. Cooking.
We have all different types of our channel. I love it.
Yeah, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all like about the channel, what y'all...
See, even Mr. Bill agreed. Look, it's a squirrel.
Y'all let us... Danielle interrupted me again. Y'all let us know what y'all like about the channel, what y'all like to see, and if it's something we don't put a lot of, but y'all want to see more of it, let us know. That's what these lives is about. That gives y'all a little interaction to... you kind of got our full attention on these things. On the comments, we go through, me and her try to answer all the comments, but we just get behind sometimes, you know, with work and different things going on. Life going on. We have, life happens too, believe it or not.
Look at there. Pat needs a fishing buddy.
Huh?
There's a Pat on our page, and that's her
Danielle,
put.
that's probably spam. If there's any links besides, I'm gonna go and tell y'all now. If there's any links besides our link tree that says God's Country Hunting and Fishing, and it's a link tree, a link beside it, that link's safe. If there's any other links pops up on here besides that, y'all don't click on it.
So
Some,
then we
sometimes
have
stuff comes on here and
Adam came on.
takes us a minute to delete it, y'all.
Yeah. Well, we're watching every comment. Adam's on. Jesus loves you.
Who said that?
Adam.
Adam said that?
Yep.
He had all day to tell me that.
Mr. Bell said, hello, Mr. Adam.
Oh, Adam was ahead of me on getting his shrimp put up. I waited until
Look, Willie's in the house.
Willie made it. Willie always out there fishing or something. He's always late to the party. He's probably been fishing. We're back at it, Willie. Got some more shrimping and crabbing content coming y'all's way. If y'all didn't hear us say, last couple of days we've been down with Keith from That Louisiana Life and Adam from Redline Outdoors. So y'all can look forward to some video coming in the future weeks on both of their channels from down south. So had a good time, caught some shrimp, caught some nice blue crab. You can show them some of them crab, Daniel. A bunch of them didn't get to see the crab yet. We got a lot of small shrimp though, y'all know we got. I'm having to grade them out. Gumbo shrimp from the fry shrimp, but they all eat. What we did, we caught a lot of small shrimp for whatever reason. White shrimp moved in on us. Feel pretty certain they're going to close that season pretty soon down there because of the white shrimp moving in as soon as they find out that they're in. They actually weren't like undersized shrimp though. They were decent sized shrimp. The white shrimp were. There's a bunch of smalls mixed in with them, but there's some decent sized ones too. So what? You reading the comments or not?
Y'all do any food plot in the pines or just rice, bran, and corn?
Trick question. I love to do food plots. That's my go-to deal, is doing food plots. In our area, some years we'll do one here at the house just to kind of feed the deer, but in our area where we hunting in Arkansas, as y'all can tell from our videos, we are overwhelmed with hogs. And those hogs, don't care how much money you spend on a food plot, they're going to come destroy it, every inch of it. And yes, we got that many hogs, so it is very hard to do food plots in South Arkansas. At least it is where we hunt. It's nearly impossible. About the time that grass gets up right and you go to fertilizing it, they're going to hit you and wipe you out, and you just wasted a whole lot of money. So it's pretty hard. And we like to feed the deer. We like to take care of them. You know, we're not out there just to take out everything that comes in. We kind of like to take care of our deer herd and enjoy hunting and watching deer, you know, whether we harvest any or not. Hogs don't care. They're going to wipe you out. Every time. Are you not getting any comments?
Hmm.
You behind or you not reading to me?
How did the boat run, and did you take your boat?
Yes, took the boat, run fine. Had a much better trip. We did catch two more crab traps this time, but I don't know if I showed y'all the skirts that I sewed on under ahead of my tail bag to kind of safeguard the net, keep it from dragging so hard, tearing our net up. But we did. We caught two crab traps, and I don't remember who it was that suggested in one of our videos. They suggested we was catching too much mud and grass. Need to take some weight off of our lead lines. We figured that out um, yesterday. We took some chain off of our uh, lead line, and we ended up with much cleaner drags by doing that. We ended up not picking up all that mud and trash, so that went lots better the last few drags last night when we were shrimping. This time last night we was on the water shrimping, y'all. I like to shrimp at night if at all possible, if it's legal in the area you're shrimping in. It's just cooler. You ain't got the sun beating down on you. That's when the shrimp like to come out and play at night. They're not big about coming out of the mud and playing in the daytime. So, uh, but we did do some daytime shrimping for the footage reasons. Caught some shrimp in the daytime. Got some pretty good footage. Gonna be some cool videos coming out on all three channels, y'all. For sure. Appreciate all y'all watching the lives. Y'all don't forget to hit the
Adam said he had a blast,
like
and
button.
Kinley's watching with him.
Watching the live.
Yep.
Better get some rest, boy. Ooh, I know he's tired too. I'm tired, Adam. I'm wore out. But I'm gonna try to get these shrimp. I'm not putting all these up tonight. I waited till late. We had company this evening and just kind of sit down on the couch and enjoy the evening before I come out to do this. So I'm just deheading and putting them back on ice tonight. And I'll get them put up tomorrow. Get the boat cleaned up. Get everything put away. Try to get a nap because I got to go to work tomorrow. That's always fun.
Mr. Bill said I looked Ethan up on YouTube and couldn't find him.
Uh, yeah, Mr. Bill, don't worry.
I tried looking it up as well.
My fault. But his channel, for some reason, we've tried to figure out why. I've tried to help him make it more searchable, and for some reason, it's very hard to search. I think he may still have it some settings like in his privacy settings or something. So let me check on that, see if he wants to drop his link in our he kind of did his YouTube channel for like his dog clients to kind of monitor the progress of their dogs or whatever and see what he's doing so he could share that with his clients. So for some reason one of the settings, I'll talk to him next few days, see if he wants to make it a little more public and try to get him on here with us. Good guy, good channel, good people. He's in our hunting lease.
Willie said, I wish I could share a picture in this cat because I caught a freaking stud blue cat earlier and I was proud of.
Good deal, Willie. Yeah, I don't know. They started letting, on Facebook, they started letting people share pictures in the comments.
He's running limb lines.
Oh, he's running limb lines right now?
Yep.
Awesome, Willie. Guess you got signal where you at. Yeah, I wish we could share pictures, but I do understand why YouTube does it because I guess to me, most people would act right, but I know there could be some improper pictures posted or something, and it'd be a bad deal. Unfortunately, people make it hard on us, uh, good people, to do stuff like that.
Dog and I Outdoors said, hey, y'all, it's first time viewing.
Who?
Dog and I
Dog and I outdoors.
Outdoors.
Where you from, and
Don't worry, Mr. Bill's already asked that.
how'd you find the channel of Dog and I?
Mr. Bill, I love it.
Mr. Bill's on top of it.
He helped out.
He's gonna know just when he gets his YouTube channel up and rolling. He's gonna know how to do everything on here.
I love it. Ohio.
Dog and I from Ohio.
Dog and I.
Got some big bucks up there in Ohio.
I guess it's called Dog and I. Because that's how it's in
Are we
there,
saying
Dog.
that right? Dog and I.
Outdoors.
Dog and I outdoors. Are we saying that right?
Misty said we had a ton of hogs as well in South Arkansas at our camp. It was a nightmare. And then,
Misty was on here
yeah,
a week or two
she's
ago
been talking.
too.
She was just on here.
I mean, other lives though. I think. Yeah, South Arkansas is loaded with hogs. North Louisiana is too now, y'all.
Yeah.
It's bad. Out of control, and Arkansas is making some efforts. The state of Arkansas is. I think Louisiana, man, I don't know. They're so far behind on their efforts on hogs that it ain't even funny. You can't take taxpayer money and go and do it yourself if you're an organization like that. You know, that's a waste. If you allow the people to go and take care of it, legalize ways and give some incentives. It's what I talk about all the time on the channel. If the states would incentivize people going and taking them out, then the problem would be taken care of itself. There's ways to do that, and I'm not sure why we're so stubborn to let the state of our wildlife get so far behind and then do knee-jerk reactions to try to correct it. But that seems to be the route Louisiana's real good about taking. I'm not sure what we're worried about down there around Baton Rouge, but it ain't the same things we see up here in North Louisiana, I can promise you. And the thing is, a lot of people from down South Louisiana come to North Louisiana to hunt. You know, a lot of people's in leases up here because we got the deer and stuff, but everything's getting overrun by hogs and black bears. And that's why me and Danielle, I'm telling y'all right now, Louisiana has run its hunters out of its state. There is so many people in North Louisiana right now that hunt Arkansas. It's not even funny. Half of our lease in Arkansas, half of our members are from Louisiana or Texas. We got one from Texas, or two from Texas, and about half the other ones are from Louisiana. So if you're Louisiana and you're trying to collect revenue from license and stuff like that, why would you not regulate your deer herds and hogs and things like that to the extent where you make your hunting better so the Louisiana hunters have incentive to actually stay here? We pay a lot of money to go hunt out of state. Everybody knows that. But it's that much better hunting than Louisiana. That's a shame. It's a travesty that Louisiana don't regulate better than what it does on its wildlife. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Them hogs eat good. I got a few videos up on my channel. Few videos up canning and processing them.
I gotta put these up. I'll be right back. Let me put these up. I must be throwing some smalls in here too. I'll put these up, grab some more shrimp. I'll be right back.
Hello from the Shows family. Adam said, yes, sir, I'm warped, about to go to bed shortly. Fireman tomorrow. Talk soon.
Gotta go to the real job.
Willie said, wish I could share a picture. Oh, I already said that one. Somehow I skipped. Okay, so Mr. Bill says, I feel privileged that you just got home from a 3-day trip and you decided to go live tonight. Yeah. We went. Because he walked in, he asked, and Dog and I said, yes, we're saying that name correctly.
Said yes, what?
They were saying the name correctly, and he said, just flipping through my YouTube homepage, and it appeared the live. So we just showed up on his live. That's cool. I love hearing where y'all are from.
Did he say where he's from?
Yes, we've already discussed this.
I didn't catch it. Oh, Ohio.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty awesome that we just showed up on your page.
No, Mr. Bill, you're not overstepping. You're helping a lot.
No, you're not. No.
I love it.
No, that just saves a step for us, Mr. Bill. Ain't bothering us whatsoever.
And if you see any ugly comments, you put them in their place. Let's see. Good dirt track racing in Ohio. Welcome, Dog and I. Outdoors.
Dirt track racing. That's kind of, I don't know, it used to be big down here. We used to like to go, wasn't really a part of it. We just like to go and watch entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's kind of faded away. There's still a few dirt tracks down here, but some of them have shut down and moved, and I don't know, it's not as big here as it once was. We used to have a track right here in Farmerville.
Yeah.
Right here close to the house.
Now there's one off of I-20 in Monroe.
Shut down.
Is it shut down?
I think so. As far as I know.
I don't know. I don't go.
As far as I know, it's shut down. It shut down last time I knew.
Okay, so Paul's all over in Texas.
Oh yeah, Texas overrun.
Yeah. Okay, Charlie said, Brad, some of our hunting clubs have used nighttime snipers with good infrared scopes to tackle the hog problem, but they have to stay with it when the sun shows up. They have been affected.
Yes, it's we utilize night vision and thermal to take out some. We utilize some of that technology to take out hogs also.
Jason Wright, hello from Indiana, first time joining your YouTube live.
Live from Indiana, Jason.
Correct.
Thank you, man. Appreciate all y'all.
Like switched it all around, but yes, that is correct.
Got over 100 likes. Thank y'all. That's awesome. We don't always see 100 likes in our lives.
Those brackets on the back of your boat you used to drive with, did you make them yourself?
Kind of sort of designed them, or give the idea to one of my fab shops. Buddy of mine over the fab shop. I'll give them a shout out. He may not even see this live, but I'll give him a shout out anyway. It's A&W Sheet Metal in West Monroe, Louisiana. Did an awesome job. I told him what I wanted, and they kind of talked me into doing it a little more their way. Same deal, same principle, but they kind of put a twist on my design, and I really think it ended up better. You know, they know more about like angles and what to hold and that kind of stuff, and I can't say. I mean, they're awesome. They've been great. What are you laughing at, girl?
Mr. Bill, he cracks me up. But I've skipped down just to see that. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, I was just giving A&W Sheet Metal a shout out. West Monroe.
Okay, Willie said river out of the banks here.
Y'all must have a bunch of
Hogs
rain,
are
Willie.
stranded on high ground islands all around me at the moment. Dang, hogs
That's when
are,
you go work them over.
yeah.
That's when you go in there. Uh, Back on the hogs, comment on that. The night vision is highly effective. The best thing is for them big old boars that's too smart to go in a trap. That's when you take that, go in there and take that boar out. Because those boars, as long as there's not like a hot female around, they're gonna get pretty regular on. They're gonna get pretty regular on those food sources, right? So when they get regular on those food sources, it's time to take them. And that's typically what I do with my night thermal. Y'all see some of that? Y'all see some of that on the channel in our videos. We drop some of those videos. But primarily trapping is our way to go in and take the whole sounder out. And that's really what we like to do. Then you're done with that sounder at least. That's how you help with the population, is trapping. But only certain methods of trapping are effective, because if you're using a small trap or a box trap, you're not gonna hurt the population. I can promise you. Been there and done that myself. You're just not hurting the population. You're gonna catch a few. You'll have some to eat if you just want to eat them. But you're gonna educate some, and then you're never gonna catch them. And then you're going to have hog problems, and they're going to run all your deer off and eat your turkey eggs and everything else. And then you got a wildlife nightmare on your hands. And that's where, man, we're going backwards in the state of Louisiana on regulating our wildlife big time. I've been saying it for some time. Louisiana's starting to suffer. It's starting to show. The wildlife in Louisiana is starting to suffer. Our deer hunting, turkey hunting, everybody I talk to says it's going downhill. So I don't know. Not sure if anybody down there in the big house would listen to reason or not, but they sure need to. They seem to be more worried about politics than anything.
The dirt track in Monroe is open.
Is it open?
Yes, somebody just confirmed it on here.
I did not know that. Did not know that.
Sorry, I skipped quite a few.
Is that on the
comments.
interstate? I thought that was
Yeah, that's off the interstate.
I thought they had blacktopped that last time I knew.
Which is still a track. Probably not a dirt track.
We might go. That'd be cool.
So we do. Let me go back up. Mr. Bill says, I'm the neighborhood Walmart greeter. That's what I was laughing at.
Is he really, or is he just saying that?
I think he's just saying that
On the YouTube
he's
channel.
on our
Yeah.
channel. He's our YouTube.
Perfect. There's a job for everybody, Mr. Bill.
Joe said hogs destroyed my food plots last season, turning it into a mud pit.
They gonna destroy everything they can get their mouth on, nose on.
He said he knows how to be a great bouncer. Mr. Bill did, because that's
Mr.
how
Bill
you go
did?
after the not so friendly people on here.
I've known a few bouncers, Mr. Bill. I don't tend to mess with those guys.
Let's see.
They're normally pretty rough and rowdy to get that job.
Willie said, Mr. Bill said he is a people breeder, laughing out loud, doing a great job. There's a boat on me.
Willie out there catching fish, y'all,
Only line.
watching live.
There we go. All our lessons in North Texas.
He probably wishing he had these shrimp,
I'm
though.
sorry. all our leases in North Texas got overbid by folks from the cities. They come up here and shoot the hogs and just leave them there. Shoot every deer they see on a lease. Woo! You fixing to have Bradley on a soapbox.
Y'all trying hard to get me on it. Yeah, that's one of the problems like that I'm against with like Louisiana's let some public land go. Our state should be managing and increasing. They've got the opportunity to increase the amounts of public land, right? State's got power. It can go in and levy and work deals and talk to timber companies and landowners. And if they wanted to and worked hard for it, they could throw some incentive out there to some of these timber companies to create more like public lands and stuff for the hunters to get out there and enjoy. Everybody can't afford leases and stuff. And instead, what Louisiana's done the last 30 years is let what some of the public lands it had go back to the private lease.
Y'all see that smoke
You
coming
know,
from that?
so I don't know. I wish some of that stuff wouldn't have happened. I've seen some stuff happen in my lifetime that I'm pretty sad to see. You know, some of the places I used to hunt, public land, just
Rabbit hunting and everything.
went to private leases. Gone,
Let's see.
gone forever. Probably never come back to the state
This
or
is
anything.
Tank Tackle in Alma, Arkansas. I hope I said that right. Been watching your show for a long time, seen several lives. First time I've been able to get out here to make a comment. Welcome aboard.
Who is that now?
Tank Tackle.
Tank,
Tank.
tank,
Tank. Like
tackle,
tackle.
tackle, tank, tackle.
Yes.
Okay,
Am I really saying it that way?
tank, tackle.
I think it's just hearing y'all. Bradley is not not for governor of Louisiana. No.
Running for governor? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Not for the
Scott
governor?
Free. No.
I ain't said nothing
We
bad
have
about
got
the governor.
to,
I
we
ain't
have got
calling
to
no
clean your
names.
ears out.
Huh?
Okay. We got.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Scott Free said Bradley for governor of Louisiana, and I said no.
No. You got like a bug crawling up the back of my
I
neck.
think it's in your ear because you can't hear me.
They don't want me down there. I can tell y'all that much.
No. We ain't into that big of a politics on it.
I wouldn't be playing around like
That's another soapbox.
some of them do.
Okay, so
We can get some stuff straightened out though. in the
Glenn said
Wildlife Fisheries
raised
Department.
outdoors. Did the net come back in one piece this trip?
Not only will one net come back in one piece, we drug 2 different nets and both of them come back in one
Did
piece.
y'all catch any of the traps?
Yeah, I said earlier we caught 2 crab traps
Did?
again. Of course, we're not running over floated crab traps. Neither one of them had a float on them. But I'm kind of learning the boat still, how to shrimp out of a John boat. That's new to me. Started last year. I was used to a big commercial boat with winches and stuff, but I'm learning every trip ways to improve our experience and how we're doing it in a John boat. And hopefully, I'm not good, y'all, when we're out there shooting these videos on explaining everything, because I've just got in my mind, I kind of zone in. I got accused of a lot of stuff this week. By the people with me. Like working them too hard and all this stuff, but
Everybody says that. They say they come to our place, don't expect to get any rest because
yeah, we
you're gonna
we was kind of
finding
rolling, but
nothing.
I've tried to figure out ways to make life easier in that small boat shrimping, and it's fun, you know, but it is some work. But
Willie said, too
been,
bad there's not a market for abandoned crab traps.
no kidding, recycling abandoned crab traps.
Bradley's harvesting more than
Oh,
anybody.
I'm not the only one. No, I can promise you, there's plenty of shrimpers that catch those abandoned crab traps. And what's, I don't want to give a bad stigma about it, but I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
Okay.
Some of them it's all accidental. They're not deliberately probably just dumping their crab traps. I mean, those things cost money, so it's storms tearing the corks off, or a boat hitting the floats, tearing them off and stuff like that, and then they can't find their trap when they go back, and it's just there, and I can't see it, so you're just shrimping, and next thing you know. But what I noticed this time, I'll say this real quick, then she's going to get back on the comments.
Yeah.
I noticed this time, I'm starting to get a feel for that net back there, and the shrimpers, any shrimpers that's out there that sees this gonna know, you can kind of tell when that net goes to dragging heavy. Like, the doors won't be, the net won't be as spread open. It'll kind of pull in a little more narrow. And I got a pretty good feel for that this time. So one of the times it started dragging heavy, I knew something was up. And I told Keith and Adam, I said, hey, we got to pull up. Something's not right. And we went on and pulled up. Sure enough, it had a crab trap. So what that done is, instead of dragging for another 15, 20 minutes with that trap in the net, just beating your net against the bottom, tearing your net up, we got it on out of there and didn't end up tearing the net up. So that's just something I got to learn to know when I hit something. You can feel it sometimes.
The mosquitoes are after us. Hold on. Oh,
Big brown shrimp, y'all.
The track in Monroe. Yes, it is dirt now. There's dirt on the old concrete track.
Okay.
That's cool.
Who is this talking to us? Somebody from
Tommy.
Monroe?
Must be local.
You're local? Who, Tommy?
Tommy.
Got some local people in the house?
Yeah. Mr. Bill said there is a market for crab traps that Bradley catches. Willie, it's scrap yard.
Yeah, I don't even know if they'd take that mess. You got the coated plastic wire on there, like it wouldn't be enough to.
John said he'll help Mr. Bill. He could be the certified adult supervisor.
Adult supervisor? Yeah, appreciate all y'all, man. I tell you,
I heard that they put a bounty on hogs in Mississippi, and all you have to do is turn in the tail.
They did, as far as I know. I've talked to one person over there that takes care of some hogs, and as far as I know, there is a bounty on them. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get on my soapbox about what Louisiana could do to make things better, but if they just sit some people that do this a lot, we've been trapping these hogs for 10, 15 years and have trapped a lot of hogs and learned them pretty well. If they'd sit down and talk with some people like myself that do this on a regular basis, more regular than they do, we could run some ideas by them that would help the state out. But I'm not running those people down, and they always gonna put in their little, what do you call them, the little letters out there to the public on Facebook stuff, or little now. Well, if you want to make public comment, show up to Baton Rouge. Well, guess what? Or email. Guess what? I have emailed those before. And you know how many replies I've gotten back?
Woo.
Zero. So I'm not going to waste my time,
I got an email from Baton Rouge.
Hey, we're out there for the whole world to see. They could Google trapping hogs. I know some of those guys know how to trap. They're getting with the universities and stuff, and I'm not saying they're not good at trapping hogs. What they're not real good at is creating new laws and new incentives to get the public to go trap the hogs for them. You can make it so easy. There's people out there that would love, there's people in other states that would love to come to Louisiana and hunt a hog. Well, guess what? Guess what you gotta have in the state of Louisiana, as far as I know, to come and hunt a hog? You gotta have a high dollar, unreal priced license. So guess what you gotta have to go hunt a hog in Arkansas? You just gotta have somewhere to go. You don't have to buy a license to go, if you're non-resident in Arkansas, to go hog hunt. That's the incentive right there that don't cost the state nothing. Yeah, they're not getting money out of the license, but by being greedy on that one thing, Louisiana's losing opportunities for people to come in and hunt their hogs for free. So incentivize. There's little things like that they could change that would make it better for people to come in from out of, not just out of staters, but people to come in and or residents to go out there. And there's not a lot of incentive right now to hunt hogs in Louisiana unless you're a landowner and they're tearing up your property. Then you've got incentives. That's the only way. So, yeah, you could do a bounty system. You could create a market for the meat. You could get behind YouTube channels that educate and push things like hog trapping and stuff like that. That's what Mississippi's doing. You know, some of those guys going to the state wildlife and fish meetings and talking to them about hog trapping, helping educate the people on how to hog trap, stuff like that. I don't really, I mean, we have these little seminars and stuff sometimes. Most of the time that's the trap companies themselves doing that kind of stuff. I just think we should have a lot more involvement between the department, the state departments in Louisiana and the public on hog trapping. Would be a step in the right direction. Get a little more realistic about managing black bear populations. We got them now. We get it. We got them back, y'all. Everybody can go see a black bear now. We got it. They're right here in the backyard. But I don't want them up here eating dog food off my back porch, tearing up my stuff. They ain't done that yet on mine, but we get a few more of them they're going to. They're doing it on other people's properties. So, all right, I gotta go get some more shrimp. I'll be right back. What?
Just listening to you.
Am I on my soapbox again?
Yeah.
Danielle said I'm on my soapbox again. Y'all
That's
got me
okay.
on it.
Sometimes it needs to be said though. Trying to see where we left off. Okay. Cajun holiday, Southern living and outdoors. Good evening, everyone. Just came from the U.S. Open Turkey Calling Banquet at Southern Boys Outdoors. We had that event going on this weekend. Welcome.
Have a what going on?
A U.S. Open Turkey Calling Banquet. Hot to be going turkey hunting. U.S. Open Turkey Calling Banquet.
I know.
At Southern Boys Outdoors.
They're putting it on, or an organization's putting it on?
He just came in. That's the only thing he said, though. Said just good evening, everyone. Just came from the U.S. Open Turkey Calling Banquet at Southern Boys Outdoors. We have that event going on this weekend. Like, where's it located?
What organization puts that on?
Let's just stand here.
If you're still on.
Okay. So
Still got 70 people on here, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching the live, chatting with us.
Absolutely.
114 likes. Y'all hit the like button if you hadn't already.
Willie's will be back soon. Gonna drive boat and bait hooks.
Go bait them up, Willie. Let us know what you got.
Kind of skip down all the way to the bottom, and I'll work myself back up. We got black bears up here in North Texas too. The Fish and Wildlife had to admit that they were here when someone hit one with their pickup.
Yeah, I mean, y'all gonna get overages over there, drifting out of Arkansas and Louisiana for sure.
And we've had one in our yard
Yeah, we had one in our pond last year.
because I was feeding behind our house and it was coming towards the feed.
Yep.
Let's just say I stopped. No more tortillas in our backyard. But I got 3 deer moseying around, and they're so little. Well, it's a mama and the 2 little ones. They were over at the other house, just standing out there watching me as I drove by. I was like, oh.
I know there's a bug or something on the back of my
It's
neck.
been on me. There's bugs like crawling.
One
on
right there.
Flicker it off. Like go. Like flick it.
What time you got?
No, like a little. Pew.
Hey, what time you got?
It's late. 10:08.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. I'll do the rest of them tomorrow. We're gonna do these, y'all.
Because some of us, real human beings, have a real job we go to.
Danielle said
like,
she gotta go to
early.
real work tomorrow. I'm pretty tired. I don't know. I'm like wore out.
I've seen some of y'all come, if y'all are in the live, I've seen some of y'all come up to my job.
I got another handful or two of shrimp to do, but these right here gonna be the last ones I do, y'all. So if y'all got any last comments, questions, concerns,
Joel said, I know a guy that could catch some pigs. Kind of looks like Bradley.
tell them, Joe. You got a beard?
Alabama hog hunting requirements, as far as I know, you just have to find a hog. Laughing out loud.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into regulations. I just always been told when I called the Arkansas Game and Fish that like the people I bring up there to hog hunt, like if they're from out of state, they don't have to have a license to just hunt hogs. In other words, they want you to come hunt their hogs. So I'm sorry if I'm making weird motions with my neck. I'm trying to get this bug off my neck without reaching my shrimpy hands back there. But yeah, to me that's a great policy to have.
I think it's mosquitoes.
You're not gonna if you're a state, you're not gonna pull a lot of revenue for people wanting to come kill hogs, you know. This ain't gonna happen. So
I know I saw a comment earlier about that. Mr. Bill said if you go to Bradley's house, you will eat great, but you work your tail off earning your keep. That is so true.
for sure, like we don't play around, Mr. Bill.
No. I know I missed comments.
But that's how y'all get the content.
If I missed y'all's comments, y'all comment again and I'll see it.
Danielle's trying to stay up on the comments. but
Had a
y'all-
local Michigan black bear knocking down the bird feeders and eat the bird seed.
Yep.
That was Tom.
That ain't all they gonna eat either. They gonna eat them eggs out of those bird nests, y'all. People don't think about that. See, where'd all my little birdies go? They're gone. They got 8. So,
Oh wow, Glenn said, I'm not a germaphobe and I am bad to eat with dirty hands, but been laid up for a week with a stomach bacteria. Got a call from the health department and they think it might have come from the river water.
that's possible. Yeah, be careful with that, Glenn. That's some bad stuff there. It could be.
Hogs in Texas don't require a license and no season or limit on them, but I'm not sure if you are from out of state.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that either. And all I know in Arkansas, there's like nothing road as far as I know. So like sometimes we have people from out of state come to visit. So I've called to ask, hey, if I bring them with me up on our lease, what license do they need to hog hunt? And I've just always been told that there's no license required as long as they're only hog hunting. Of course, you wouldn't be able to illegally harvest a deer, nothing like that. But if you're just hog hunting, you could there's no license required. To me, that's the way it ought to be. Why charge somebody to come shoot your nuisance hogs? Or come kill, I shouldn't say. Certain words on the lives, I guess. I don't know. We're still on probation, y'all. We ain't got off of probation yet. Got our little slap on the wrist that we got. For one of our hunt videos, we're still trying to get out from under that issue.
What is it?
Our probationary period.
Oh, that ends like the second week in July.
Did you look again and see?
It's like July 16th.
Did you find it on your phone or did you find it on the computer?
I think I found it on the computer.
All right, so we're on probation until the second week of
July.
Then we get off of probation.
I think I found it on the computer.
Nope.
But I'll look to make sure. Let's see. Floods washing in a bunch of crud. Gonna start carrying some antibacterial hand wash here out.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Glenn. I know you gotta be careful, like in the salt water and stuff. If you got like cuts on your hands and stuff like that, honestly, I'm probably just like you. I've never paid it a lot of attention. That's not something that I've like focused on, trying to make sure that I keep river water out of cuts and stuff. I've had all kind of cuts with river water. Guess I may have been lucky over the years. I don't know. Hope we don't ever have no issues with that. Yeah, I might would go. You got something like that? I might would go see a doctor, a good one.
He said it's probably from my most recent, because Mr. Bill said, is that from your last creek catch and cook, Glenn? And Glenn said it's probably from our most recent trip, Bill, but that's speculation too. They don't know for sure. And Dog and I Outdoors says, because you were talking about the probation, says sounds like the beginnings of a song on probation to the second week of July.
Yeah, maybe we should get us a song wrote for getting off of probation or something for the YouTube channel. Might throw an off probation party.
Said, how long is shrimp season this year?
Who said that?
I hope I'm saying it right. Chit Chat?
Chit Chat, yeah.
Okay. If I
Uh,
mess up y'all's names, y'all forgive me.
yeah,
And
Chit Chat. We don't know how long shrimp season is. You never know. Shrimp season is dictated by the State Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, and whenever they deem that the shrimp are undersized, so like these white shrimp that started coming out, if they go out there and take a count on them and they're undersized, too small, they're going to close the season until they count bigger. And that count is going to have to be, like I said, is how many weighs a pound. I think the count in the state of Louisiana is going to have to be like 70 to 80 weighs a pound before they'll open it back up. I kind of wish a lot of times they would actually wait until they're a little bit bigger than that, because I mean sometimes you just end up with some shrimp like that in there, and like that's just too small. That's a pain to dehead those size shrimp, peel them. They're just too small. Like, just wait another week or 2 weeks and let them get bigger is what I think they should do. But I'm not the commercial end of it, and there is commercial market for small shrimp too. They just don't get near as much money for them. So I don't know. To me, I wish they would wait till they got a little bit bigger. But I get the commercial side too. Those guys are sitting there waiting to go to work so they can make a living. Kind of catch 22, you know. They're trying to let their shrimpers go to work, and I don't know. That's one of them. It's always been like that. And I don't imagine it'll ever change. I'd like to see like 50, 60 count before they ever even open it, to be honest about it. Wouldn't hurt my feelings none. And that'd be like a 50, 60 count shrimp. Like right there would be like a 50, 60 count shrimp. 60, 70s, something like that. At least 60, 70s. 70, 80s or 80, 100s is just too small. I've been involved in some of those catches on the commercial end, and you get to the dock and they want to give you 60 cents a pound for them and all that. It's not worth it, y'all. How long have we been live? This show? I'm not seeing it. Close to a couple hours, huh?
See, I'm not on that part.
Appreciate everybody that's joined in on the live, chatted with us.
I done messed up my screen.
Thank y'all for subscribing, following the channel, and our buddy channels that we're doing our collabs and stuff with. Appreciate y'all checking their channels out and subscribing over there as well. Appreciate all the support. Thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up before y'all leave tonight. Up to 119 likes right now.
Okay. Ready? Maybe two. Glenn said he had a round of antibiotics. That's how I got a call from the health department.
Okay.
It's a bacteria that has to be reported.
I didn't know that.
In case it's like a restaurant or grocery store.
Oh, I got you. I didn't know that.
But I'm the only one with it.
Okay. I didn't know that, Glenn. Hope you get better, Glenn. You can't get back down on it.
Okay, I'm going to say, because I'm reading these, I'm going to say Miss Hooten, because and I'm probably mispronouncing that name, Hooten. I watch your show for a long time, and it has me and my husband wanted to start our own YouTube channel. We like to do the same kind of fishing. And I believe she commented earlier, and I saw Willie and Glenn comment. Bradley gets on his soapboxes. And Glenn asked, are y'all the ones that have a tackle shop? If so, do you have an online site to check out? I've always looked to support small Arkansas businesses if possible. And Willie, I believe he asked the same question if it was had a tackle shop. And said that's, oh, right there. I mess up names so bad. But I don't, let's see. Then Glenn gets back in. I'm on the mend now, Mr. Bill. It's basically considered a bad food poisoning. It's a type of bacteria involved in serious food-borne illness. That sounds like, okay, and then Mr. Bill said, that sounds like those little shrimp you get in a can.
Yeah. Not like these fresh shrimp, Mr. Bill. You know it. Over 120 likes, y'all. Appreciate it so much. That makes it worth us doing these lives. That's what that's where we're going on the lives, y'all. If y'all see the lives, y'all support us in the lives. Tell y'all as long as y'all supporting us, we're gonna be here doing it. That's what we've been kind of gauging on the lives, how much support we're gonna get,
Uh,
and I don't want to say it's not whether it's worth it or not, but honestly, whether it's worth it or not for us to go live, and we do like the feedback that makes it, and there's different things that make it worth it. The feedback, the suggestions, the ideas. We get a lot out of the lives, y'all. We make a little bit of money off of them, but it's not like a lot. It's not enough to justify doing lives. But the feedback and the comments and stuff, and just getting to see where people's from and stuff like
yeah.
that, how they
I
found
love
the
the
channel.
lives because it's more one-on-one.
That's half. That's half of. I'm just being honest, y'all. That's half of what makes the lives worth doing for us. So I'm not just saying we appreciate it just for y'all to hang with us on the lives, but obviously YouTube is about viewership. It's about audience and us having an audience that watches the show and watches what we do, and that's kind of how YouTube works. That's what it gauges everything off of, is view time. So y'all let us know if you got any suggestions how we make it better for y'all, more interesting. That's how we learn how to do this stuff and make improvements on it. The lives, what we've been fooling the lives now for 3 months or something, often. I mean, more regular, and we're trying to do one live a week most of the time. If we've got something like this to do a live on, kind of how we want to do our lives. Cooking's fine too, if we have to. We ain't got nothing else going on, we'll try to cook or something, hang out with y'all. But we got 123 likes on this. We've had over 60 people most of the span of the live, and we've been rolling for 2 hours. So appreciate everybody that hung out with us, enjoyed the fellowship,
I think I still
camaraderie.
got some more comments.
All right,
Real quick, we'll go over.
I'm gonna ice these down, but if you're still hanging with us and you commented, we'll finish answering the comments.
He'll finish answering.
Come on, I'm listening.
Okay, so I know it's in here. Let's see.
You're gonna have to go faster than that.
Well, you get to talking and I get to watching the comments.
She's gonna have to speed up, y'all. You still
Okay.
got comments coming in. You're getting behind.
Well, you kind of getting me. I'm kind of getting worked up. Okay, so going back to Miss Hooten, which is T, and her husband his name is Kenny, so T and K. I figured out, I believe y'all own a tackle shop in South Arkansas. They want to go fishing with us. They do a lot of fishing limb-line noodles because her husband works days. And Kit Kat wants to know, how deep the water do you drag? How deep is the water?
Chit Chat, we was dragging, if you're still on here, we was dragging this trip. I don't think we ever drug over. We did get in some 8-9 foot of water. 99% of the time we were dragging in between 6 and 2 foot of water. Pretty shallow, very shallow water that we drag in. Where we were, kind of up in the marsh, to be honest about it.
Judge said, glad you're better, Glenn. Glenn admitted he is stubborn. Good for you, Glenn. That you admit to it. Bradley
I'm stubborn.
does not admit to that. But let's see. Glad to do it better. Oh, T says Bradley and I could stay side by side on the soapbox. Then she says, Danielle, you're great. Thank you.
Danielle puts up a lot, y'all.
She said, don't mean to blow up your chat, just got so much to say because I haven't been on here before. Well, welcome.
Who's that?
Well, her name, she goes by T, and her husband is Kenny, so it's T and K. They own, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe how I was reading through here very quickly, they own a tackle shop in South Arkansas.
No, y'all good. The comments, that's why
We've had several new people in here tonight.
that's why we do the lives and stuff. You know,
You looking real.
that's why we do
It's hot.
this. Yeah, the beard's all humidity's got to me. Danielle's hair's done curled up because of humidity. So
Paint Tackle Online. That's what
Okay.
it's called. I know I saw that earlier.
yeah, Glenn's up there close to y'all somewhere, so he'll have that information. Go check y'all out.
Yeah. Is that a... Wait, hold on. We done... I put salt on a cookie sheet and then put the hot dogs down, then sprinkle the jello on top, and it draws the jello into the hot dog and firms them up so they stay on the hook better and let set one day. I think that's the one. Did you
Yeah,
comment
said
that in
something
a
about
post?
that a week or two ago.
In a post,
Yeah,
like
last
in a
week.
video, because I read that. Bradley's tired. Danielle's tired.
Bradley is tired. I've had about 6
Danielle's
hours of
tired.
sleep in the last 3 days.
Chuck said, would love to go fishing with y'all. I live in Central Arkansas. Mr. Bill said, have a great night, Joe. Joe said, my pillow's calling. Work tomorrow. Catch y'all on the next one. And let's see. Raised Outdoors. Is that a piece of Lex and Bradley is using for cutting board?
No, that's just
No.
no. The cutting board's just one I made out of a vat. It's Teflon. It's just colored Teflon. It's gray colored Teflon.
And that was Kenny talking.
It was a big tote, and I just cut a section out of it to make my cutting board.
Guys, so hot out here, like I'm sweating.
It's burning up.
I'm glad y'all up late tonight. I'm a truck driver and I listen to y'all and I'm driving. I'm in Southwest Louisiana, west of Alexandria.
I think he
You
commented the other
before.
day. Yeah, appreciate
Yeah.
you, man.
I think it was after we had gotten out of our live.
Yeah, I think you did
so.
comment about being a truck driver and all. Yeah, I can remember stuff like that. I can't remember names very well until you comment 2 or 3 times. Then y'all come in a couple live, like Mr. Bill, he comments every live. We know right out the bat, like he must sit there with his notification on, because as soon as we start a live, he's coming in there. And that's what it's all about for us. We appreciate the regulars. Appreciate everybody, even the people that's busy and drop in. Just say hello and check back out. You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes people are just tied up on stuff. Good thing about the lives is they all upload, unless something goes horribly wrong in one, or we do something wrong and YouTube takes it down for some reason. We've had that happen once. Other than that, I think we kind of know what we can do on the lives now. I don't think we'll have any issues, but we're just trying to be real cautious about what we do, what we say.
We try to
Right now, while we're on probation, because of the probationary period,
we try to tell y'all goodbye, but sometimes if we're out on the lake or the river and our phone gets hot, or suddenly we don't have, without notice, we don't have any battery, it shuts off.
I think everybody gets that. Everybody knows we're running electronics. If we lose a battery, but you know, when we're like right now, we're running my phone and we're looking at it, and it's turned looking back at us, so it's actually opposite orientation than what y'all think. But
they are working on vendors and products. Let's see, I would already read that one. I know us.
Tank Tackle Shop.
Yep.
What kind of tackle y'all running? Y'all running any crappie tackle up there? Y'all check out Slot Limit Baits. Holler at Mr. Stacy Wiles if y'all interested in trying to get some good crappie baits. Matter of fact, just go back and look at some of our crappie fishing videos. You'll see us using Slot Limit Baits, and especially the latest crappie fishing videos we've done over the last year. But in most of those videos, we use slot limit baits in.
Yeah.
Super good bait. We don't back any products that. I mean, if we got a bad product, we're just gonna say it's a bad product. So we're not. Um, we're product sponsored by Mr. Stacy. We're not paid to say anything. He does supply our baits, great baits. Just can't say enough. I use basically two baits now. His or my hand ties, one of the two. So if y'all interested in looking into stocking some real good people local here to North Louisiana, y'all can find. We got slot limits in our link tree, don't we?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think Mr. Stacy's information is in my link tree. If it isn't, I think he's under our sponsorship, but
Slot, yeah.
he's got TikTok. He's got
I watch him live on his TikTok.
he's got a website. You can Google slot limit baits and it'll pop up. But if y'all contact him and try to do anything with baits in y'all's shop up there that y'all got going, just let him know that y'all found him on our channel, on our live, and that way
He knows.
yeah, anytime anything like that happens, we appreciate it if people let like our sponsors know. That way they know that our outreach is getting to some people that brings them some contacts or some business or whatever. It's always good for our channel for them to know that somebody contacted them over seeing us recommending his baits on a live or on a video or whatever. But yeah, we are not fishing those just for. We've got our favorite colors and stuff now. Some of the colors we helped him develop. Did a little research and I guess R&D with him. But
Ready for me to finish reading these?
yeah.
Okay. So Seth Johnson Outdoors, check me in. Welcome.
We're having a hard time catching up.
Yes, because we
Pulling up on the number of people on here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go get me a drink.
Melinda Bradford just started watching. This is Michael Bradford's wife.
Okay.
Seen that name. Now you have another female following. My name is Melinda. Seen you guys fish first with Keith and Tara. Awesome. We definitely like women that support us.
Appreciate it. That's something we try to improve on, is getting. I mean, it's something I've always obviously advocated, is women in the outdoors, because I pretty much told Danielle when we met, look, this is what I am, this is what I'm going to do. If you don't think you want to do that, you might want to look at somebody else or find somebody else or something. Ain't that pretty much how that conversation went?
I don't know. That's
I'm
been
not
years
lying,
ago.
am I? I mean, it's pretty much the way it went. I just told you what it was going to happen. I told her I wasn't going to change. I said, look, I don't drink and don't got drug problems, but I got fishing and hunting problems, and that's my problem. So, if you want to hang out, we're probably going hunting. So,
Lynn said we
started
appreciate
hunting.
y'all. Hunting and fishing. And I like fishing. I love fishing. But I really love being in my ground blind or my deer stand.
She likes nobody messing with her. She don't even like me sitting in a deer stand with her. She does not.
I like sitting there, y'all.
Now, she'll probably take Mila. She'll take, she took Dylan and Caitlin.
Yeah.
Like, it annoys the crud out of her when I'm in the deer stand with her. She don't want nobody up in her business, right? She's like doing her own thing.
I just sit there. I don't do anything. I hardly even get on my phone. I might have my phone set up to record.
We used to sit in the deer stand together some, but we hardly don't no more.
And I just sit there. I don't go to sleep. A lot of people like Bradley, he'll go to sleep, and I'm like, no, wake up.
She'll go with me on a hog hunt to help
Yeah.
film and stuff like that, and it's something we may end up doing, is hunting more together in the future to do some filming and stuff. That's something we ain't really done enough of, but we kind of like to spread out and hunt. It gives us a better chance to see something decent.
And then if I tag out or whatever, I'll go and hang out with him. But even on my elk hunt, my most recent elk hunt that I went on, I was by myself. Because I was like, I want to be by myself. Okay, so to be, let's see, I appreciate y'all. To be honest, Chit Chat said, to be honest, I don't think you guys should change what you're doing. The content is you guys being original, and that's awesome. And
Appreciate it, Chit Chat. We're gonna do that. We just try to, I guess, with what we're trying to do is we're trying to make the shows, the lives, more watchable and more enjoyable. Like I know I'm a little like high strung, and Danielle's a little more laid back. She tries to like slow me down a little bit. Sometimes it's probably a good thing, but so does everybody else around me. But I guess the older I get, maybe I'll go to slowing
he's
down
more
a little bit.
serious, and I'm just
Yeah, I'm zoned in. Like I'm trying to catch a shrimp or
and I'm just everywhere.
find a
I'm
squirrel.
that squirrel.
Or I'm the serious one trying to find the next fish, and she's just like just throwing baits everywhere. Just whatever happens, happens. So it's a mix.
You only
But,
live once.
we're trying to get better on the editing and more organized on the lives and stuff like that.
Okay, so
I gotta go get something to drink.
Tea
I'm about
and-
to die. I do have a
believe
drink right there in the ice
Kenny
chest.
said thank you for the advice on like slot limit baits. Thomas Walker, love your videos from Illinois. Let's see. Mr. Bill, reap what you sow. You better go. You better get you an adult beverage. That's what Mr. Bill said. I got water. I've been told I need to drink a lot of water. So that's what I've been drinking. So, huh?
They said I better get on a adult beverage.
Mr. Bill.
Go figure. Knew it was him.
Okay, so
There's my
I believe,
adult beverage, Mr. Bill.
I
I get one of them,
believe his name is
and then
Edward.
I'm gonna guzzle this water.
That's the one with the letters, and it was like the roughneck thing. My wife just said I got hunting and fishing problems.
Yep. Well, you know,
Take a drink on that one.
I tell y'all a little story about that. I had an old preacher man tell us one time. I was talking to one of our old pastors, and he said we was talking about hunting and fishing and problems with the wives. And some of the wives don't like the men going out hunting and fishing all the time. And a woman come to him. It's a true story. A lady come to him and said, I'm not gonna call his name. Said, brother so and so said I just don't think we can make it anymore. Said I don't know what to do, but I think me and my husband's gonna have to split up. We just can't make it. And he said, well, he said, you know, he was trying to counsel him and try to do his job as a pastor. He said, well, he said, can you share what's going on, what the problem is? And she said yes. Said all he wants to do is hunt and fish all the time. And he said, well, he said, is he running bars? She said, no, sir. No, sir. It's just, said, well, is he chasing other women? Said, no, sir. Said, well, is he drinking? Is he doing drugs? No. He said, well, he said, there's a lot of men out there that would be doing that if they was married to you. He said, probably the best thing you could do is be happy that he's hunting and fishing and just leave well enough alone. And I think the woman and man stayed together, but they had to, probably he had to do some giving too, you know, on his side. And I do. I mean, me and Danielle, we don't just hunt and fish all the time. It's mostly what we do, especially with the YouTube channel. Obviously, we just about have to put one video out a week. We've got to go hunting or fishing one day a week, pretty much to keep that a regular thing. If it wasn't for me and her doing that together before YouTube ever become a thing, I mean, before YouTube was even invented, me and her around 1998, we started hunting and fishing together. So we were already doing this. We're not out there. That's the difference between us and a lot of channels that start You know, they may hunt and fish a little bit, but their little bit and our little bit is a way lot difference bit. So they might hunt and fish, you know, once, twice a month, and they think, well, I'm gonna go start a YouTube channel, and then it becomes a lot more work than what they're used to doing, and they're like, well, this ain't quite as easy as what we thought it was. The only thing that's made it even possible, I can tell y'all, for me and Danielle, is this is our life and this is what we do. So that's our kind of backdrop in our story, is we're not out there creating content. Now we may add a new thing here or there just to change it up a little bit, but not a lot's added, y'all. It's not much added at all. Mostly what y'all see us do is what we've been doing for years, or either we did it a long time ago. Y'all are gonna see some new things come up in that haven't been on the channel yet, and it's stuff we did 20 years ago. We're just gonna bring it back to life a little bit. Want to do some bow fishing. Gonna try to shoot a bow fishing video. I used to bow fish tournaments. Wasn't like a pro or nothing like that, but small time tournaments. And Danielle bow fished, just something we did together some. But we hadn't done a video on that. Something we're gonna try. Don't know how it's gonna film out. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but we're gonna try.
Keep it real.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it real and see what we can do. Maybe some old school. We might just take some spotlights and headlamps or something and go bow fishing and do like a catch, clean, cook, like eat what we harvest or something. I don't know. Y'all can let us know in the comments what y'all think on that.
Mr. Bill says, sometimes I feel like I comment too much on your videos. No, you don't. You don't comment.
I'm going to go on and fix that.
I love reading your comments, Mr. Bill.
I'm going to go on and fix that question right now, Mr. Bill. There is no such thing on anybody's YouTube channel, not just ours, of commenting too much.
Yeah.
The comments help the YouTube channels. That helps trigger the algorithms. The more I'm gonna go ahead and clarify that to everybody that watching this still now. The more comments, the more likes. That's why, I mean, we don't just ask for thumbs up for nothing. The more likes, the more comments that a YouTube channel gets, that shows YouTube that we've got interaction with our viewers. And us commenting back and stuff, that's not for nothing. That's for a reason. One, we get, you know, we're transferring information back and forth between us and y'all, but all of that helps the YouTube channel. So there is absolutely, look, if nobody comments, I'm not staying live for 2 hours. It ain't gonna happen. You know, we don't have, a lot of times we ain't got the time to do that even, but I mean, that's what keeps the live going. But even on our regular videos, there's no such thing as commenting too much.
Nope.
Not gonna happen, or any other channel for that matter.
I do want to add something in that though. If you're commenting ugly stuff, that's not good.
Honestly, I mean, as long as it's, we don't care about criticism. I'm gonna be honest about it. Like, we are who we are. We're not gonna change the way we do anything for pretty much anybody. We don't even change for each other.
That to the best of our ability.
But if it's a dirty comment, we're just gonna delete it. It's not gonna stay on the channel. If it's something we don't want a kid or a woman to see, we're gonna delete it.
Or even a man.
If it's a critic comment, like we're doing something wrong and somebody thinks we're doing something wrong, as long as they say that, as long as they say that with respect, we welcome it, because we're not perfect by no means. Yeah. Everybody's got a different opinion, and we welcome that. At the end, when YouTube looks at it in their algorithm, it's still a comment. YouTube's not measuring if it's a, now they do look at the thumbs up and thumbs down. They equal out those ratios, but I think if y'all look at our thumbs up, thumbs downs,
I like the comments.
I think most of our thumbs up, thumbs downs is like 97.
I don't look at the thumbs down.
97 to 99% is thumbs up. We don't get very many thumbs downs. And the people we do get the thumbs downs from, most of the time they either ain't looked at very many videos, or we don't even care if they leave the channel. We don't really care about that. Most of them are going to be people that's here to harass us in our lifestyle anyways. Mostly like the hunting stuff. We don't get too much on the fishing side, but we do get harassment from the hunting side.
We do on the fishing.
People target us. Any kind of hunting channel is gonna get targeted in the real world when we become public. I think most of you hunters know that.
But that's okay because we're still gonna do our thing, serve the Lord, and
But if those
love us
people,
or hate us, we're here.
if those people that try to attack the hunting industry or anything like that, if they stay here long enough and watch the channel, they might get a little bit of education and insight as to why people actually hunt. And
Okay, so
you know, that's just the way it is.
okay, on the ones with the tackle shop, T and Kenny, they contacted Slot Limit Baits.
Awesome.
Just send an email.
He,
Okay,
he
so
works. I will say this too. He works shift work, so
he might be a week.
send him a message whenever. If he's available, like he'll answer you. If not, it's not gonna bother him. Any time of the day or night, he'll text you back as soon as he gets the. Sometimes in the daytime he might be sleeping. Sometimes he's sleeping at night. So I work shift work. He works shift work. So
Long Beach, California in the house. Welcome.
Tell
Sorry, I'm just now getting to your comment.
tell him we sent you the slot limits though.
Looking good from a vantage point. Sent Mr. Stacy at Slot Limit Baits a message. Hi Bradley, Wahoo are hard to beat. Yeah.
Wahoo's the best. Who said that? They know what they're
John
talking about.
IB.
Wahoo's the best in my on the
I
grill
believe
now.
that's a number.
It's not that good fried. On the grill, it's probably the best grilled fish I've ever
But I
eaten.
said John IB.
Wahoo.
But I believe that's a numerical number. Allow God to lead y'all and y'all will be all good. Thank you. Yes.
We
Totally-
try.
totally agree.
I'm probably a tough case to lead, but we try.
I miss Danielle's lives. I had a great time just looking around the backyard. I love going live, people.
Who said that?
Mr. Bill.
Look,
I should have y'all go on my live with me while I'm doing my
No.
3 miles. Y'all, I've been trying 2 months straight. I've been doing this.
I have to keep her. I have to keep her kind of in the corral on the live deal, y'all. Like, there is no telling what would be on the lives if it didn't have a little bit of direction from me. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not trying to keep Danielle off the lives. I'm just trying to keep her off the live button. Because if she hits the live button, there ain't no telling what's about to be on live. Like, we might be looking
We
at
will
the
keep it really
brick wall. Who knows?
No.
She
But-
done got us slapped on the wrist by YouTube. Me not even knowing we going live. Next thing I know, we're
Oh,
live,
he knew we were going live.
and they sending us mess. Well,
He knew we were going
she
live.
had told me. She meant
He
to
just,
say,
it goes in one ear
yeah,
and
that's
out
what
the
she
other.
meant to say. She told me we was going live. She didn't clarify
I said,
to me
we're going live.
that we was going live. But
How
either
clear
ways,
do you need
I'm
that?
over there doing my business that I'm supposed to be doing. She goes live and puts me in the live, and YouTube says, "Can't do that, girl." She learned real quick who the boss was. It wasn't me. It was YouTube.
Well, he didn't even know at that time because then we started doing research. We didn't get in trouble or anything.
Yeah, we did get a warning.
They told us that
But you get so many warnings, then you get a strike too. So
you just can't be live whenever you're.
the last thing, and the way this works, it's like there's some anti-people out there. One of those anti-people had to report one of our videos that we put out.
Oh, that was you.
They didn't like something in that video, and that's why we're on probation now. So I don't know. There's, it's a gray area. We see that same thing happen in a lot of other videos, hunting videos, but they didn't like it for some reason when we did it, and it wasn't really the first time we had did it. So it seems to be as though maybe that's only going to happen when their system catches it or it gets reported. So, people do stuff they don't realize the lasting effects it has on other people. If I'm going to negatively affect somebody else, uh, that's not morally a good thing to do. If I'm
But
doing something deliberately to negatively affect somebody else. Now, if I do something to positively affect somebody else, then I'm trying to better a situation. They didn't do that. They negatively affected the YouTube channel. So
Yeah, but our live got taken off that time.
we
For
see
something
we
that
see
was
the
not
effects.
wrong.
We see the effects on our videos, the new releases and stuff. Right now, we're kind of suffering on our viewership because of that. It looks like we're doing good, and we are doing good. We're doing better than we've ever done before. But we would be doing even better with the YouTube channel. We'd be growing bigger and faster than what we are right now had it not be for this probation deal.
Okay, back to the comments. Lynn says, my wife says one thing she knows is I'll be in the woods or on the water and has no concern I'll be chasing anything but wildlife.
That's right.
Edward, I've been married to the same woman since 1988. That's what I'm talking about. See, and you don't see a lot of that.
I've been married to the same one since about 98. Ain't gonna talk much about before that, but
You get Grease. You get Grease.
well,
Okay, then we
you
got
gotta
more.
get to the end of the
Okay.
comments. Okay, you got to go work.
I've
tomorrow.
been watching your slat trap rebuild most recently, is what Mr. Bill said. T and Kenny.
We're gonna try
have
to
a boat fishing deck on my boat, just hunting bowls for me and my wife. I think I said that something.
I'm gonna probably try to put the slat traps back in the water and do another slat trap fishing video this summer sometime.
Oh, that was a question.
By the
I was
way.
just getting to that.
What?
A man's word should mean something. If you make a commitment, you should honor it. If a man can't honor his commitment to his wife, I don't even do business with him.
That's probably a good policy.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good policy.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna sit here and say we all perfect, because God knows we all ain't perfect, y'all, but
That boy said, I respect
that's probably
that.
not a bad policy.
Rodney from Missouri, what you see is what you get. That's why I love your channel so much. Keep up the good work.
Who was that? Rodney from Missouri?
Yep.
That's the first comment
Then,
tonight.
I think it is.
Appreciate you, Rodney from Missouri.
T and Kenny get the peace sign. There's a bug flying all at me.
There's a lot of bugs.
Mac, just be who you are and don't change. Y'all remind me of Pelican Bone Outdoors. Y'all are keeping it real. We definitely keep it real.
We try our best.
I mean, honey, I could go live.
These
all the
bugs
time. They're
done attacking me.
They're all over me.
How many got left?
Not very many.
You do too.
T and Kenny, amen, sister. We love who y'all are. I told him in the message, talking about Stacy.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. About what do you start prep on the hunting lease? Oh, we've been talking about that.
When?
When do we start that?
Year round?
How about when do you start? We
Yeah.
haven't been up there since.
We got to
turkey
get up there
season.
probably
Yeah.
in the next week or two and do some looking around. start baiting some hogs. We all the time working on stuff up there. That's just part of what we do.
We got to look at our deer stands, make sure everything is closed up so we don't have
I'm going to
buzzards.
Colorado earlier this year to archery hunt, and so that's going to be about the time that we normally start doing work. So I'm gonna have to work around that, do a little bit before that, and do some after. After that trip, so we'll be gone.
But we'll do a lot of our mowing and stuff in September, probably.
Yeah,
but then we
probably toward the end of September is when we're gonna mow this year. We've been mowing a little too early. Then we get a rain and the grass sprouts back up.
Brent Reeves is in the house.
Brent Reeves is in the house.
Yeah, y'all hang in there. God always wins.
I think so, Brent. I think you're right. Appreciate you, man.
Mr. Bill, it was a hoot when you were talking about me going live and you were working on something.
Brent Reeves missed all the shrimp we deheaded a while ago if he just come in.
Mr. Bill, my dogs pick my friends. If my dogs don't like you, I probably won't either.
That's a pretty good policy too. Dogs are kind of a good character. Got a good
Peanut.
judge of character.
Peanut is on something.
Oh, you getting all off on something.
Yeah.
You talking about chasing rabbits.
Squirrels.
I'm talking about you.
Squirrels.
Yeah. Yeah,
Squirrels.
you got to get some.
Okay, I'm on my last one. I retired from shift work years ago and I'm still tired.
That makes some sense. I think if I ever make it to an age where I can retire, I think I'm gonna be tired all the time anyways because of the way I do on the water and in the woods, like just running all the time.
Bless her heart, we love Peanut. Oh, y'all.
Hopefully Peanut pans out to be a legit squirrel dog, and
she's got so much energy.
y'all get to see more of Peanut this year, hopefully. That is one high energy
if you could stay
mountain
with
curve.
her. I mean, we let her out of the
She is
kennel,
wide
and
open.
she just took off like.
She only has one gear. There is no other gear. She's one of
And
the
she can
highest
jump.
energy dogs I've ever seen. So
Yeah.
we'll see how she pans out. I'll have to do some video, maybe let her out in the yard, let her play with y'all
We
on
wouldn't
a
be
live
able
or
to stick
something.
with her.
I wanna get her out, and she's been on some squirrels, but I wanna get her out. But it's just so hot right now. She's so high energy. She's gonna overheat.
Howdy, fam.
And the snakes is out
Hello,
right now,
what's
so.
Yeah, Peanut, you would not be able to.
You got somebody new in there?
Yep. She must have some German short hair in her. Badass 93 stain. Howdy, fam. I think that's the first time.
Alright,
But might have made comments in videos.
Well, look, we're gonna, if we missed a comment or we do miss one,
Oh, I know I missed plenty.
I still gotta go get a shower and get in bed. I've come all the way from South Louisiana this morning.
I came all the way from work.
Y'all look, y'all look forward to the videos coming out. That's gonna be on our channel, Red Line Outdoors, and That Louisiana Life over the next, I'm gonna say 2 to 4 weeks probably. I'm not gonna say when they're gonna release their versions of the videos. But it's gonna be some different video. All of them are not the same footage, so we try to kind of mix it up a little bit. A lot of the same contents, but just enjoying some good time on the water, some fellowship with good people, some good cooking. Y'all may or may not get to see me cook something on somebody else's channel, just saying. So be sure if you go over there and watch the video, watch the whole video.
How many have you catch, Willie? He said I'm catching them faster than I could put bait on the hook.
Oh my, he's loading the boat down right now. Now you're making me, but I'm so tired right now, Willie, I ain't gonna lie. I'm so tired from the last 2 nights of shrimping
Michael Williams, I must have said too much.
that
So I'll go back in the
What did
comments.
he say?
Michael Williams said I must have said too much.
Michael, ain't nobody ever said too much.
Nope.
What'd you say? We missed something?
I don't know. I was looking back.
Anybody says too much, it's me.
That's how I miss a lot of comments. But I try to go back and look.
Did we miss a comment, Michael?
Maybe he's saying it because he hasn't seen it.
I don't know. What did we miss?
We're going to be stuck on this.
Not seeing a comment. Alright. Well, anyways, yeah. Y'all be sure to hit the, if you're still on here by now. We missed a comment? What'd you say? We're not seeing it. She's going back and not seeing it. We're looking, I'm looking, I'm not seeing it. Must have been way back up in the comments. Comments been rolling tonight. It's hard for us to keep up, y'all.
Especially
Sometimes.
whenever he gets to talking, and I don't like interrupting
I'm trying to
all
like
the time.
push her ahead on the comments so she's staying caught up. She's steadily getting behind.
And I don't like,
Y'all know how these women are.
you need to push. You see it on me?
Good night, Rodney from Missouri.
Uh-huh.
Yep, good night, buddy. One more like. Somebody that ain't liked, hit the thumbs up. It'd be 140 likes. That's pretty good for a live. Michael, we are not seeing, she's done went way up in the comments. We are not seeing that comment. If you want to comment it again. Didn't see that many comments, so you ain't commented too much for sure.
I'm not all the way through.
She's all the way to the beginning. We are not seeing that comment.
I'm trying to catch them. I try to go back and get them.
Let's go down to the end. Maybe he'll come in again. Not sure.
10 line long. You didn't comment. I didn't see it.
He's messing with us. Look, you done made us stay on the live another 3 minutes looking for your comment that you didn't make.
Mr. Bill said.
Evidently, I didn't send.
Evidently
Oh,
it
no.
didn't send.
Surely you didn't type it, not send it. You did not. There is no comments that's 10 lines long tonight. Sorry.
I would have definitely taken.
Sorry,
my
buddy. I mean, you wanna give us a little
Give us the short
enlighten
version.
to what the comment was.
Probably.
Yeah, what's the short? Give us the first-hand version.
Even
But
Willie
it
said, "I'm not
shows
seeing
up
this
on
comment
my phone.
either."
No, it is not in here. I'm telling you, Michael.
Willie said, "Tighten up, Danielle." I can't find it.
We done went through twice. Her and me both looking at it. It's not on there.
If it's too long, it won't post. Have to send it in more than one.
Who said that?
That's what Glenn said.
We didn't know that, Michael. Evidently, you can't send one that's too long.
Mr. Bill said that too. It was too long and it wouldn't send.
Didn't know that, Michael.
Michael says, but it shows up on my phone. That's probably why. It'll show up on your phone, but it won't send to us.
I don't know. You'll have to shorten it up or send it in a couple comments. And if we close the live, we won't see any more of these comments right now, so you'll have to send it in the regular comments.
Oh,
There's
Lord.
Mad Mabel.
Her had warrants and been in jail a couple weeks. Oh, darn.
Here we go again.
That's okay. Well, we
Mad-
gotta end this.
Mad Mabel, she sound like she from South Louisiana. Sound like she from where I been. Some of them people down there got warrants. We got some up here that got some warrants too. All right, Michael, you'll have to put it in the once the video uploads, you can comment it on the video, and I'm sure we'll answer whatever.
Lives in South Alabama.
Oh Lord, ain't no telling.
Do we know who you are? Like, I'm so tired right now. Who knows?
Living in South Alabama. What's Michael's last name? What is that, Michael?
Williams, 10-4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely shoot us a message.
Yeah, send us a message on, and it gives me more time to read it and look at it and everything. Yeah, we get a lot of comments after we close the
If it's
lives out.
positive. I tell Bradley, positive thinking. Old Mabel's only about 10 miles down the river from me if she's in Crayola.
She must have said she's in Crayola or something.
Yeah. Good night, y'all. Good night, Brent.
Yes, sir, Brent. We'll see you, buddy. Y'all take it easy out there. Yep, we about to get off of here.
Yeah.
Mad Mabel said yeah. Alright guys, we're out. Y'all look forward to Sunday's video. It's gonna try to be probably gonna be catching blue crabs. Maybe a little bit about our homemade nets, how to build those yourself, and cooking some blue crab. Right? Ain't that this week's video?
Yeah.
Cooking some really
straight as a
fine,
breeze.
not just a crab boil now, we're talking some really fine cooking with a stuffed flounder also, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got stuffed flounder coming. Yeah, how to cook up some good crab dishes. 3 different crab dishes in one video.
Maybe next time we go live, we won't look like we're.
We look pretty rough. This humidity is like you. Then you'll come out here with her makeup on, with her hair straightened. Like
It was all straight.
yeah, it's done over with.
It's over.
All right, y'all.
This
I
hair
gotta get
done
up early
did
in the
its
morning
thing.
and finish up this shrimp and get it put in the freezer. Danielle's gotta go work. I gotta clean the boat out, wash it down, and all that. I don't know. Who knows? I might go live tomorrow and show y'all the aftermath of a shrimping boat.
He talks about me
But
a lot.
I don't know. We'll see. Phone number. If you have time, I'm from South LA.
Yeah, South Louisiana. Danielle, love your attitude. Gotta stay positive.
Yeah, Michael, you can. No, don't put your phone number on anything. You got ways you can contact us. You can look on our bio. You can shoot a email. You can email us, or
Is that what you did? Did you email us? I hope you did. Phone number on here.
no, it's on the link tree.
Okay.
Or email. Yeah, our information. I mean, how you can contact us is in the link tree. If it's something you don't want to type, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, you can put it in the comments. Welcome to put it in the comments, as long as it's not nothing bad. And
Mr. Bill did send an email. I know about
yep,
that one.
Yep. I got an email address set up. You can send me an email.
Cause it was about the hogs.
I don't want 50 emails. If it's something, I get a lot of emails already, a lot of trash emails. So
We might change that email.
if it's something like pertaining to whatever, something important, yeah, you can email me. But yeah,
Cutters. Yep. Mr. Bill sent you an email on cutters.
on hogs,
Yep.
did I remember responding?
He commented it in a video, and he sent you an email.
I don't remember, Miss Bill. I slept
It
since
was the other
then.
day.
All right, guys, we're gonna get off of here. Enjoyed the company. Appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing if you subscribe tonight or any other time. Thank you for following the channel. Thank you for everything. Y'all kind of, yeah, we put it, was sent already? Saying he sent an email already?
He'll have to look.
I had to look.
Well,
I'm not,
yeah.
I mean, I'm on my phone, but I can look. But yeah, that's one way people can contact us, whatever, if they got anything, especially business type stuff, whatever. But that's mainly our emails are. I mean, you can most questions you can ask on here if it's a question or something like that. We don't. That's fine. Put it in the comments. But if it's like a business inquiry or something like that, we'd rather it come through the email. And uh, I'm gonna just be honest about the phones. Like I stay so busy, I communicate more through email or something like that than I do phone calls. I'm just not. We're not doing a lot of phone calls, but
You getting emails from your lost rich uncle from India.
don't think that. I'm not much Indian descent, but never know. Could
He's
be.
gonna get so many emails now.
Yeah.
I promise y'all, he's gonna come home, or I'm gonna come home and he's gonna
I go
go.
getting too many emails.
Damn!
I will definitely delete my email off of there for sure if I get too many emails.
And so many emails are gonna end up being blocked.
Yeah. No, if it depends. Like, yeah, y'all, y'all, y'all gotta realize like we
Well,
get
my email ain't out there.
that's why we do the live so y'all can communicate with us. Like we do. I mean, we get sometimes bombarded, and I really cannot fathom how some of these channels run like their social medias and stuff. And you'll see. I think y'all know if y'all on most people's channels, y'all won't even get a response on comments and stuff. So that's something me and Danielle tries to do. As long as it's not too overwhelming, it could get to a point one day to where we're overwhelmed with that and we're not able to answer every comment. Right now we can, but I can tell y'all the bigger the channel gets, it's getting harder to do. We're growing at a rate of up close to 3,000 subscribers a month right now. So um, we appreciate all the interaction. That's what keeps the channel going and growing for sure. But it's going to get overwhelming for us, so y'all be patient with us. I don't know how else to say that.
That's why we do the lives. So
Yeah,
can
y'all
ask
keep the
us
comments and stuff rolling. That's what keeps the channel going. But it's going to get overwhelming, and it's going to get tough for us to answer all the comments and stuff. So phone calls, email, stuff like that, it's going to get pretty tough for us also.
Yep.
Just the way it
We
is.
definitely, even if it's a thank you, a thanks, we are going to respond.
If it's an email or a phone call, it's got to be real important. That's just the way it is. But I think most of y'all know that and understand. So it's got to be a good one. We do get some questions and stuff by email, or text or whatever. We're on Facebook. We got a Facebook. We're not. We're findable as long as it's for the right reasons. Appreciate that. We still, at the end of the day, we're still people just like anybody else. We still like our privacy at times, and most people understand boundaries and respect that. But that's just the only thing we ask. If we're seen in public or something, we have people come up to us say they knew us. I shook a guy's hand today. Not a big deal at all. Appreciate people letting us know, hey, we seen your channel, watch y'all all the time. That's what the guy said today. Can't remember his name. I told him to comment on one of the videos and I'll remember him for sure. But we appreciate that kind of stuff, some of our local people. Alright guys, we're out for now. That's going to be it for this one. God's Country Hunting and Fishing.
Are we done?
Yeah, you supposed I say God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real.
And I see keeping it really real.